or we have some married couples, some are relatives, some are friends. And so that changes the dynamic. Like, are you competitive with your partner? Do you want to outlast the other one? Or are you working together to make it to the finals? I think it's up to the players, but that's the whole, like, the cute part of the title, like, belaying, because it's like in an expedition, you need someone else, you need a partner.
Yeah.
Hopefully no one in the same household votes the other person off, or that could be a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, that could get messy. I mean, with my sister and her husband playing, I definitely know it's a possibility, knowing how those two play games against one another. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Apparently, I didn't have the volume on for, like, the first half of our conversation there. So...
Sorry, jokes? Are you kidding me?
I know. We're at our best. We just have to assure everyone that we're at our best. They're gonna have to take our word on that. Essentially, Expedition Online, Belay. We're doing blood versus water. We've got some returning players, some new players. Absolute boiling pot. I think you guys caught most of that though. Either way, we're gonna be with you all the way, giving you guys the action. To start us off, it's gonna be Amanda, Docs, and Jess in the commentator booth. We've got a little. We're doing. I'm not gonna talk about the host too much. I'll send that over to the guys to reveal for you. So let's take it over to them.
Yeah.
Hello, players. How is everyone doing?
It's negating that order.
All right, awesome. I'm ready to see how things turn out here. We already gave the fans a little bit of a taste of what's going on. Andy, you want to tell us a little bit more? I'm going to kick it over to you.
All right. Are we going to have everybody cut off their cameras? Is that the plan here?
Yeah, especially yours.
Okay.
Because that's right, Andy's not the host of this mini. I am. Clinks is back. He's ready to host, and he's ready for Andy to be a competitor instead of a host. So, just like Jonathan said, we've got a great mini ahead of us. This is Expedition Belay, because each and every one of our competitors has got a special someone to watch their back as they're rock climbing their way down this mountain. But we're going to go one by one, bring up our cameras, do our quick little meet and greet, and meet our competitors that are here today. We're going to go by pair, and I'm going to go just in the order I've got here on Discord. So I am going to start off with our normal host of Expedition Online, Andy Korb. Andy, bring up your camera. Tell us who you are, where you're from, and what you're wanting to get out of this mini.
Yeah, hi. I'm nervous when I talk in front of people, so I'm Andy. And yeah, this should be fun. I'm going to be the first boot, and I'm from Des Moines, Iowa. And it is fun to have a shot to try to play the game that I typically host. So
there you go.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
And joining Andy as his belay partner is his lovely wife, Alyssa. Alyssa, bring up your camera. And I assume you're also from Des Moines, Iowa. I hope that's true. I think I recognize what's behind you, so I think you might be in the same house as Andy. But tell us a little bit about yourself, Alyssa.
So yeah, I'm Alyssa. I'm Andy's wife, and I'm from Des Moines. Well, I live here. I'm not from there. Anyway. And yeah, he finally convinced me to play. So.
Fantastic. Well, we look forward to seeing what happens with this pair and seeing if you guys can hold each other up throughout Expedition Belay. So, all right. The next pair that I've got, I believe, is Anthony. Anthony's the first one I see up, so let's pull up Anthony. And Andy, I know you're not used to having your camera go back off, but it's gonna. All right. While Andy gets his camera off, Anthony, where are you from?
From Long Island.
From Long Island, Anthony.
Mm-hmm. I'm from Long Island, born, raised, tried to get out, and couldn't leave. So here I am.
And what are you excited about ahead of you in Expedition Belay?
I have never played a mini before, so I'm excited for the pace of it. I've played a full season, and that was very long. So I'm looking for kind of a change of pace.
Awesome. So Anthony's ready for the breakneck speed of Expedition Belay, and who's going to be holding him up on that rock wall? Why, it's our very own Haley. Haley, bring up your camera.
Hello.
Hello, Haley. Where are you from? What are you excited about for Expedition Belay?
I'm from Springfield, Missouri, and I'm excited again. I've never played a mini, and I haven't played any game in a really long time. Anthony and I both have been on the BB project, kind of behind the scenes, so I'm excited to get back in the action. Yeah. I don't
Awesome.
have to
So,
take off work for it or anything.
On the weekend. Not nearly as intensive as some of those long seasons, but we're excited to have some of our behind the scenes of Big Brother Online to be joining us for this Expedition Belay Mini. Awesome. Thanks, guys. And our next couple, I've got Ariana. Ariana, go ahead and bring up your camera. Tell us where you're from and tell us what you're excited about for this mini.
Okay, I'm from Kansas City, Missouri, and I am excited to play. I've never played a Survivor game or a mini before, so I'm super nervous, but I'm ready to play.
Awesome. And joining Ariana as her belay partner is Logan. Logan, tell us where you're from and what you're excited about for this game.
I'm from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and I think just playing is fun.
Just playing is fun, Logan. I agree. I'll have to do it again sometime. Awesome. Thanks, Logan and Ariana. We are going to move on to our next pair, which I believe is Cody. Cody, bring up your camera. Tell us where you're from and what you think you're getting yourself into here.
I am Owi's husband, and I am from Pueblo, Colorado. And I watched her do the expedition online, the first one, and so I know how tense it can get. So I can only imagine what it's going to be like compacted into 3 days. So I'm looking forward to it, and it should be pretty fun.
Awesome. Thanks, Cody. I'm glad that we got Owi to convince you to play this with us. And speaking of Owi, bring up your camera, introduce yourself, where you're from, and what you're excited about playing this short form version.
Well, I'm just excited to play in the mini. I've been watching him so much, and I really had to convince Cody to do this with me. So here we are. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Cody and Owi. I'll be moving out to Colorado soon, so we'll have even more friends out there in Colorado. Moving on to our next couple, we've got Denise. Denise, bring on up your camera and tell us where you're from and what you're excited about for the Expedition Belay Mini. You're muted, Denise.
Oh, no.
I definitely am. Sorry about that. I'm from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and I am just excited to try this expedition thing. It's all new to me, so it should be interesting.
Awesome. And joining Denise is Kyle. Kyle, bring on up your camera, tell us where you're from, and what you're excited about for this Expedition Mini, not your first.
Yeah, hopefully I can get a little bit farther than this one. I've only ever played in one other mini, which I was booted out fairly early. I'm from Toronto, Canada as well. And it's looking forward to playing again.
Awesome. So I think Toronto is our most popular city thus far. Glad to see a lot of Canadians in our game. Next pair coming on up, I believe, is Dixon. Dixon, bring up your camera. Tell us where you're from and what you're excited about for this mini.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Dixon. I also go by D as well, same as Denise. I'm really excited for this mini because this is pretty much my last week of my freedom before I'm back in school, stuck, wishing I was graduating. So I'm from Wood River, Illinois. It's a small town.
Naked and afraid?
I'm really excited to play with you guys.
Awesome. And playing with Dixon today is Manushree.
Hi, so I'm Manushree. I'm from Toronto, Canada. This is my first time playing, so I am nervous. And yeah.
Totally fair. First time playing any of these games is kind of intimidating. Thanks for playing, Manushree. All right, and I think next pair would be Jake and Tad. So Jake, pull on up your camera. Tell us where you're from and what you're excited about for this mini.
I thought you were going to ask Tad first.
Your name's first alphabetically. I'm sorry.
I get it. I'm from Los Angeles, California, originally Texas. I'm just trying to party, bro. I'm just trying to party.
All right, and partying along with Jake is Tad. Tad, bring up your camera. Tell us where you're from and why you want to party.
I mean, who doesn't want to party, right? Hi, I'm Tad. I'm from Orlando, Florida, and I am so excited because every time there's been a mini going on, I've always been performing in a show, or I've had rehearsals. So this is the first time where I'm not performing in anything, which is sad, but at the same time, it's exciting because I finally get to try one of these minis because it always looks like so much fun.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us, Tad, and thanks for confusing people with our voices, evidently. I think that moves us on to our 8th and final pairing. And Kimmy, your name comes up first alphabetically, so I'll ask you to bring up your camera first. Where are you from? What are you excited about, Kimmy?
So I'm from Charlotte, and I'm excited to play the mini because I've never played a mini before, and I could never do the other ones. I was like busy or had other things going on. So yeah, I'm excited to do the mini.
Awesome. And joining Kimmy today is Wesley. Wesley, first time playing one of these. What are you thinking?
It is. I'm Wesley. I'm from Charlotte as well. I really don't know what to think. Kimmy said, "You want to play with something?" I said, "Sure, I guess." So we're here. I'm ready to have some fun.
Nice and bold, Wesley. Jumping in head first.
Thanks.
Awesome.
That's right.
So we've met our whole cast. I think you can all bring up your cameras now. And unless I hear otherwise, I think we are headed into our first challenge. Is that right? We're going to introduce our tribes and head into our first challenge?
Yes. Diving in.
That's fine, Andy.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
All right, chat.
Thanks
Who
for
you
the
rooting for
go
here?
ahead. All right. Let me just pull up our tribes real quick. Our parties, excuse me. So, our two parties are Dosti and Safi. And on the Safi party is Kyle, Alyssa, Manushri, Ariana, Cody, Wesley, Tad, and Haley. And on our Dosti party is Denise, Andy, Dixon, Logan, Owie, Kimmy, Jake, and Anthony. And it's Dosti and Sati. So again, Sati tribe is Kyle, Alyssa, Manushri, Ariana, Cody, Wesley, Tad, and Haley. And Dosti is Denise, Andy, Dixon, Logan, Owie, Kimmy, Jake, and Anthony. Awesome. And with that being said, we're going to head right into our first challenge. This first challenge is head-to-head trivia. So, in this challenge, we're going to need you guys to grab paper or a whiteboard and a pencil or pen or whiteboard marker, depending on what you've got available. And in this challenge, while you guys get those materials ready, explorers are going to be facing off head-to-head against a member of the other party. The party should determine which explorers will participate in each category. There's 3 spots for each category, and in which order. So the categories are Survivor, General Trivia, and Things You Should Know, whatever that may mean. The 2 explorers, so one from each party, who are participating in that current round will be shown the question on a shared PowerPoint slide. The first explorer to write down the correct answer on their piece of paper and show it in their screen will win a point for their party. Now, explorers will have 1 minute for each round and can guess multiple times within each round. The party with the most points after all 9 rounds will win exemption. Make sense? Pretty straightforward. Once you've got your materials and you are ready, just go ahead and hold up that piece of paper or whiteboard in front of your camera just to let me know that you've got your materials. Appreciate it, guys.
Sorry, I was not told we needed this.
That's all right. And then on our mod team, do we have someone that's going to be sharing the slides? Would you like me to, Jonathan? Just hop in, let me know.
I can.
Awesome. Wonderful. So Nick is going to share those slides. For those of you who might be new to Discord, a new little window just popped up. It's going to say watch stream. Click on that watch stream and you'll be able to see those trivia slides as we go through them. So hopefully you guys have been given access to your party chats. And I believe we are in the process of getting you that access. It looks like each of you have been assigned to that. So real quickly, head on in there and lay out an order. It's going to be 3 survivor questions, or 3 survivor rounds, 3 general trivia rounds, and 3 things you should know rounds. So there is going to be 1 person who goes twice. So head into those party chats, decide your order, and put it right into that party chat. Awesome.
Wait, are we going to the a shelter or?
I think I'm gonna. Hey, mods, could you pop into those shelters and bring those people back into here, and we'll just have it be a discussion in that text party chat. If you guys can't find your text party chat, it's gonna be over there on the left side under your party's name. So just like Kevin said, it is 3 survivor rounds, 3 general rounds, and then 3 things you should know rounds.
All right, chat. Why don't you guys predict the order that they're going to go in? Just kidding.
And we'll give our parties just a moment to get those things decided.
This is exciting. Super exciting. I like this cast. This is going to be a fun one.
If you have already put in your preference for your team on your trivia, just let me know if you are not able to see Nick's shared screen here on Discord. That's going to be necessary for you to be able to get the right answer in quickly.
This is a nice first challenge, testing the teamwork of each
Yeah.
other. How can they work together the fastest, the smartest? I also think we've done some minis where it's random, the parties, it's team captains. Yeah. This was decided. That adds a different dynamic as well.
Yep.
Very intentional. I personally prefer when they are predetermined, the parties. You guys like leaving it up to chance?
I like it predetermined as well.
Yeah.
Because chance is not on my side. Although I hope it is on my side tonight.
Or not the last minute.
Guys, it's $1 billion, Mega Millions. I hope everybody bought a ticket tonight.
Oh, big day.
Yeah. Did you guys buy
Did
tickets?
Tyson give you a ticket, Docs?
Yes. Yeah, we're sharing one.
I know it can be tough
nice.
to put together a list of 8 things, or of 9 things.
Right
Anytime
now,
I go to the grocery store, it's really difficult for me to figure out exactly what to put on that list and in what order. So I feel for you guys.
Yeah, right now we're getting a live look at people making a list. It's good stuff. What do you think? What do you guys think about the two tribes or the 2 parties?
I'm really interested to see how all the loved ones do, because we obviously know a lot about the returning players. Do you guys have any predictions?
Yeah, exactly. I'm excited to see what Alyssa does, because like we all know Andy is like fearless leader. He's always hosting, and so it's exciting to see him play. But how is she going to play with him?
I think I'm most excited to see that pair. I've been dying to see Andy as a player, so this is incredible. Thank you, Andy, for playing finally.
Yeah, I think she's going to target him, to be honest. I think he's going to be blindsided.
I do not think so.
No?
I would actually like to see a same house person get voted out. It would be very entertaining.
Too, yeah.
Pass some popcorn.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. If we don't see it, then I'll come back for the next one.
I'm excited to see how Owie and her husband do too, because he watched her for hours while she stood on one leg with balancing a knife with coins on it. So he knows a little bit of the ins and outs.
Alrighty.
Oh, I think we're getting started. We did.
I think we're getting closer on our
We did
orders.
send out
I'm seeing some
a survey, so
specific
we do have some fun facts
thirds and
about
seconds
everybody as
being
well.
put into our party chat.
Sure do.
Cody, you're talking about he watched his wife. We said, how do you know your game partner? He said, she's my ball and chain. He's a little familiar with the game. His hobbies, he likes to hang out with his wife. And a little fun fact about him, he loves his wife. So that was a good survey. That's all information that you only get on the stream.
Mm-hmm. He's a big OE guy.
Yeah, he's a big OE fan. I think that he might be the biggest OE fan here.
Husband of the year. Let's go.
Yeah, and she definitely dragged him into this game. So I hope he has a good time. But his hobby is he likes hanging out with his wife. They ended up on different parties.
Ooh. How will he adapt? We'll find out.
Will he have fun?
Will he balance on his leg for 2 hours? I don't know.
I hope not, because we haven't allocated 2 hours for any one of the challenges. And I know people were talking about this running over.
Yeah.
Taryn wants everybody to know that she's eating.
So the orders of the questions are Survivor, then General, then Things You Should Know. So we'll do 3 Survivor questions, 3 General Trivia questions, and then 3 You Should Know questions.
Sam asked a good question about Cody in the chat, and I actually think Sam is right. He says, did he watch OE, or was he just watching football in the background?
Yeah, honey, I'm watching you.
I think
Definitely watching you.
That's the good thing about playing with OE, is that you could just jump in a room with her and always catch the football score in the background.
I guess they're still figuring it out.
Yeah, maybe
order.
We should have done predetermined teams. We should have also done predetermined trivia order.
All right, let's be some biased commentators and let's do winner picks then before the game starts.
Would you guys like to know? I asked them where they thought they were going to finish. There's 3 players who said that they thought they were going to win.
Okay, let's hear it.
Would you guys like to guess that, or would you like to do your winner picks?
I would like for you to just tell us.
Yeah.
Who said they're going to win?
Well, Logan and Ariana, who are partners, both think they're winning. So this is going to get interesting.
Oh, someone's going to have to slash the other person.
Yeah. So that's something to look out for in the game. And then Kimmy also predicted that she was going to win. She's playing to win.
Ooh.
We have 2 people who said that they're going to be the first boot. So I guess they're expecting a double elimination after this challenge. And everybody else is going to be on the jury. So it's going to be a really interesting game. Who's your winner pick, Amanda?
I'm not. I didn't have it, so I was just like, oh, let's do that, because you gotta always have your winner pick before you find out too much information. I would like to say, I don't know. I'm worried. I'm not sure. I don't know. I would have to think. My first instinct was like, oh, Denise. Like, but I'm not sure.
Looks like we might have one. Might have one order.
Docs, what do you think?
We got 2 orders. 2 orders down.
All right, we've got our orders.
Look at that, guys.
Right.
We've
And
done
that was
it.
the first challenge.
We've created orders for our teams.
And we are going to judge which.
I believe what I'm seeing is that Tad and Andy will be starting us off for our first Survivor trivia question.
Let's do this.
Jess and I were saved from having to have a winner's pick this early.
No, not Andy.
Tad versus Andy.
I don't know things and stuff.
Question number 1.
And we're just holding it up?
Yep. First to get that correct answer into frame. Question number 1. How many seasons have ended with a final 2 pleading their case to the jury at the final tribal council? Question number 1. How many seasons have ended with a final 2 pleading their case to the jury at the final? 4 is incorrect. 14 is incorrect. 4 is incorrect. 14 is incorrect. 11 is incorrect.
Play along in the chat.
13
guys.
is incorrect.
Who knows the answer?
How many seasons have ended?
8 is incorrect.
Final 2, pleading their case to the jury.
That's a 15.
15 is correct. Tad has gotten the right answer, and Sati moves into the lead 1-0.
Sati picking up that.
We move on to question number 2.
Sorry, question.
Survivor trivia.
I did know the answer to that, by the way.
I had a question,
Yeah,
please.
sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Good job, Docs.
So we just keep sending out answers till it's right. All of them are going to be like this. You have to
They're
get it right.
they're not all going to be numerical. So yes, there will be 1 minute for each party to provide the right answer. If neither party provides the right answer, no point to be awarded. Up next, I believe we have Haley.
Everyone turn off their
Yep.
video.
So everyone but the 2 people competing in the next question, please turn off your video. I believe it is Haley and I think it is Dixon. Is that correct? It's Haley and Dixon.
Do you guys prefer a final 2 or a final 3 at the end?
Alrighty. Question number 2. How many players in the show's history have won 5 individual immunity challenges in a single season?
I know this one too, but I won't spoil it.
No. Incorrect. Answer is not 1. Answer is not 2. Both going with the incremental route. 3 is incorrect. 4 is incorrect.
It's interesting that he's writing.
5 is incorrect. 0 is incorrect.
He's spelling the number out.
8 is incorrect.
Wasting time on extra characters.
Tell him, Doc.
6 is correct. Dixon scores the point for Dirty.
It was
So after
Oh, he's on it now. He's got
2
the regular
questions,
6.
we are tied up. It's as if we've done no questions. How dare you, people? So we are moving on to question number 3. Is it Tad versus Jake?
I don't have it.
Ooh, this is a
partner
pair.
matchup.
Partner pair.
Who holds the record for the most votes received against them across all seasons that they have played? Russell, incorrect.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Devins.
Devin's incorrect. Rob, incorrect. Also, not specific.
What's the answer? The chat's been pretty good at getting.
Joe, incorrect.
I think the chat's winning so far.
Can we talk in our party chat during this and help?
I'm going to go no. Tyson, incorrect. There's only 600 competitors, guys. Come on, you can write them all out in a minute, I'm sure. Rupert, incorrect. Barv, incorrect. Sari, incorrect.
Yes, I mean yes, I mean you. Oh, I guess I should.
Malcolm, incorrect.
Isn't it?
And I think we have just crested
Andrea?
the 1 minute mark. Fair play, incorrect. The answer is Andrea Bulkey. Received 15 votes.
I did not have the answer.
I did not know that.
I should be paying attention because I love
So no points there. We are tied at 1-1. Moving on to general trivia. All right, and our next pairing. Oh, look, it's a true pair. It's Alyssa and Andy. All right, y'all. Question number 4, general trivia. Here we go. In which U.S. state is Area 51 located? I hear furious writing. New Mexico is the correct answer. Oh, no, it is not. I apologize. New Mexico is incorrect. Arizona is incorrect.
Maybe it's New Mexico.
I thought it was New Mexico, too. Darn Roswell. California, incorrect. Nevada is the correct answer. It must be down there in that southeastern tip of Nevada. That is a point to Jyoti. Jyoti now leads 2-1, and we are on to our next pair. And yet again, it's another true pair. We got Cody and Owie.
Oh, no.
Owie's camera's up. See if we can get Cody's camera up. There we go. Lovely. All right, Cody and Owie. In which year did Facebook launch?
Not Facebook. Cody's got an answer.
2000 and I can't see that final digit. Oh man, 2007 is incorrect.
He said 2.
I think it was before then. Yeah.
05 is incorrect.
My marker is dead. My marker is dead.
6 is incorrect. What was your first answer, Cody? I could not see it. It was 7? Okay, because it was 7, that was incorrect. Owie is correct with 2004. I just had to make sure that that wasn't the first one you wrote, Cody. But Owie gets it there. And Jyoti takes a commanding 3-1 lead. Alrighty. We're on to question 6. If Jyoti gets this, the worst they can do is tie. And our next pair is Denise and Kyle. Bring up those cameras, Denise and Kyle. So Jyoti leads 3-1. Question number 6. What is the smallest country in the world based on land mass? Smallest country in the world based on land mass. Japan is the incorrect answer. Smallest country in the world based on land mass.
So we have.
I really hope we get at least another guess in the minute. Australia, incorrect. Country in the world based on landmass. New Zealand, incorrect.
Isn't it Russia or China?
Yeah. Antarctica.
I believe we're about 20 seconds away. Smallest country in the world based on land mass. Korea, no.
Cloud City. Doesn't weigh that much.
Maybe we should guess
Is that China?
Australia again.
That's not the smallest country in the world, and we are at time. Smallest country in the world based on land mass. Mass maybe being the key word there. It's where the Pope lives. It's Vatican City. Very, very small.
We saw that in the chat.
And so we move into
The chat is very smart.
question number 7. Our next
exemption.
pair is Logan and Ariana.
You're all coming back.
Congratulations.
Now, if I believe if Jyoti gets this, they will win. With the amount of amount of questions we have remaining, if Jyoti gets this, they will win. Best 4 out of 7. Okay, I'm waiting on Ariana's camera. There we go. All right, things you should know. Question 7. What is the most abundant element in the Earth's atmosphere?
Japan.
Carbon, incorrect.
In the atmosphere.
Hydrogen, incorrect.
Nitrogen.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be good at this category. I'm better at useless
Helium,
trivia.
incorrect. Helium, incorrect. Oxygen,
Let's go
incorrect.
nitrogen at like 62%.
Getting a lot of those hot answers out there. A lot of those hot element answers. We got water, incorrect. Neon, incorrect. Man, that'd be a fun planet to live on.
That would be fun. I'm in on Neon Planet.
I'm going to send her a periodic table.
Got about 30 seconds remaining. Metal, incorrect. Hydrogen again, still in. Oh, iron, incorrect. The most abundant element in the atmosphere. Copper, incorrect. Potassium,
I don't
incorrect.
think these
The
things
banana
are
planet.
floating in the atmosphere. Pennies
Bananas.
and nickels.
Clinks beat me to the banana joke.
We're closing in on time. Get your last answers up here. Last guesses. All right. Is that nitrogen? That's the correct answer, Logan. Nitrogen is the most abundant element in the Earth's atmosphere, and with that, Doty has one exemption. I believe that's true.
They did.
Hope it's true. Sure is.
They kind of
And with
crushed
that,
it.
we're going to send our Sawtee party off into their own party chat. You guys have got some things to discuss. You got to figure out who the weak link here is.
All right. Wow.
With one correct answer, it could be a lot of you. Head on into your party chats, figure out who it is you're trying to eliminate from this game, and we'll see you back for the crossroads, where one of you will be our first eliminated from Expedition Belay.
All right. They're getting at it here. Let's see what happens.
All right.
There we go.
Oh.
Yep.
That was brutal.
Yeah.
If we know anything, we know that Tad's not our weak link.
Yeah, you did good, Tad. There you go.
Oh gosh.
I would have never got mine. I could have been here all day.
What'd you say? Sorry. When people enter the room, my audio jacks up really bad.
For mine, the smallest country.
Oh, that's like the one that I knew. I was so upset that I didn't.
They're all sitting in the same room.
Yeah, Vatican City. I didn't even know that was a country.
I was gonna say Vatican. Yeah, I mean most people. I guess it's one thing. I'm Catholic, so they talk about that all the time. So yeah,
See, I've
I just
heard
know it was
that,
a
but I
country.
wouldn't have guessed it.
Yeah, the fact
the
that I
only
had
reason I know
city
is
in
there's
it.
other trivia games.
Yeah.
How long do we have
how
till
long we
crossroads?
have before we have to?
I don't know.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh.
All right. Thank you.
Oh my god, this is so fast.
I think they're going to spend the whole time talking about
Oh
the
yeah, that's
Vatican.
one thing about the minis. They go super fast.
I know. I've only ever watched them. I've never played one before. Ooh.
I feel like people just keep coming in and out.
We're going to have to do the talking
I think
here,
that
guys.
means that we're supposed to like disperse.
jumping in and out.
Someone jump in a
It's my first
room.
time, so I have no
Go
idea
hit
what's
the
going on.
pile of rocks.
Yeah,
in the
anytime
I'm still
like a
trying to learn
mod
how to
comes
use
in the room.
Discord too.
I also feel like they stack these teams because it seems like at least I know Wesley probably knows, and I know Tad knows. I don't know if anybody else, but like on the other team, it's like all the people that played Expedition Online, like the first one ever. So it's like, holy cow, that's totally unfair. What the heck?
Looks like it.
Yeah, dude, on the breakdown, they definitely have more returner players than we do. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Saw that too. Hopefully there's not more Survivor questions because that's where we're going to struggle as a tribe.
I beat Andy. That's the most important thing.
That's what we can all take from this.
Feels good.
They're
many
just
mods
gonna
in here.
run the clock out.
So are the other rooms or the other places around tribes like where we're supposed to jump between?
I think
Yeah, if you want to have like private conversations, you can
Here
go to
we
the
go.
other rooms.
Here we go.
Okay, and why are there 5 challenge rooms?
I guess that's for if they do a challenge where they have to divide us up into different screens so you can't see each other's answers.
That makes sense.
Makes total sense.
Discord is wild.
All right, here we go.
Jump,
People are
jump,
jumping.
People are jumping.
jump.
Okay, well, I'm going to go to the well if anybody wants to meet me.
Here we
Yeah.
I'll take 1 minute. I have to turn my video on. Hi, Kyle.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh my gosh, is it just us in here?
Yeah,
I'm
people moving around. I jumped over.
So excited to get to play with Denise and you. I watched your
Yes,
mini.
you do have to vote.
I'm freaking pumped about this. So if you want to work
That's
together,
good.
let me
Yeah, I'm
know.
down. I kind of got screwed last time because I didn't know how to work Discord or anything. So
Right, and that's where
I
I'm
didn't know
at.
where
So
I was
I think
going.
if we just stick together, then we can get all the techie people out.
And we've got majority in the shelter.
But
Who are
there's
we
like a lot of
thinking,
might be
though?
an
people I've played
alliance.
before. I have no idea. I don't know like hardly any of these people.
Yeah.
The only person here that I know is Manushri.
Oh, okay.
That's another mod. I was trying to see who was popping in.
Yeah, from our team, I don't know anyone. I only know like I've seen you and Tad like on the Big Brother thing, but that's about it.
I know that's where I'm trying to. You should talk to Tad too for sure. Because yeah, I know Tad from him playing with me, but I've never played with him.
Well, here, let's go to the water because it's with.
Oh, Manushri's there too. Perfect.
Yeah.
What are you guys hearing?
Hello, Haley.
Hello, am my video on?
The
Sorry, I'm
shelter
still trying
looks
to
like
figure
it's
this
gonna
thing
be a
out.
4-person
Let's go.
alliance with Cody,
Is it- okay, I
Ariana,
wanna make sure it's this way.
Lisa,
It's Keel,
and
right?
Wesley.
Kyle.
Oh,
It's
I'm
all
sorry.
good.
I just want to make.
It's all good. Everyone does that. I don't even correct people anymore. I just run with it.
So all that I'm going to say is I don't know a single person on this tribe except for the people here in Ariana. I forgot she's on our tribe too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying to Haley, I only know Haley and Tad from watching the Big Brother one. Other than that, I don't know anyone here.
I've never
So-
played, but like I play games.
These guys are so reluctant to say a name.
That's how they know me.
Oh, okay. Actually, I
So
think I
if
played
we-
with you that one time, that guessing game. It was actually D, but I was sitting beside her. The like code word or
Oh.
whatever.
I'm so pumped that Denise and you both are playing again.
Kimmy's brother.
We weren't even supposed to be. We found out like
Kimmy
this
tried to
morning.
give him advice, but he didn't.
I was
listen.
a last minute too. Like I was supposed to play, and then like I couldn't find a partner, and then Wednesday night Nick's like, "Hey, could you ask Jake?" And I was like, "Yeah, that works. I'll see if he's available."
Cody just asked Wesley if he's
Right.
married to Kimmy. He's like, "Yo, that's my sister."
All right, but we got to figure out a name though. The four of us
Yeah,
got to
we
at
need
least
to make
vote
a
the same
plan.
way.
I think because of like the Big Brother thing and she's modding you and stuff, Tad, I think Ariana would easily vote with us, and that's 5 of 8.
That's what I'm thinking too.
So I feel like, yeah.
This
Is that something that we would all be open to?
Well,
I
at
think it
least
was-
if the four of us get together, at least that brings it to even, right?
Yeah.
Four in
Well, it's
Yeah.
even right now.
Like at the very least, if we stick together, we tie.
We can tell Ariana what the vote is, and then then we'll definitely have the numbers.
Right.
Um,
So who does that leave?
so we got Alyssa, Cody, and Wesley.
If we take out Alyssa, Andy is coming fucking hard for every single
Oh
one.
shit! I didn't
That is
realize
not
that
a
was
move
that
we should
Alyssa.
make.
Okay,
That's his wife,
then
yeah.
let's
So
Mother
not.
told her husband to link up with Kimmy's
Actually, I
brother.
kind of want to
Kimmy.
just want to do it just to be like, hey, Andy, remember when you voted me off first that one game? Boom! There goes your wife.
Survivor Mexico. coming back to bite ya.
Woohoo! Shout out! You have to drink.
Yeah, and then the other two are
She's got a shout out.
boyfriends or husbands, I think, of the two Expedition Online girls, Bowie and Kimmy. So I think those are the only other 3 people.
Who's stronger out of those two?
Can I?
Sometime with Andy.
Do we like? Should we all talk about someone to vote out, or I don't know? Like,
I'm ready. I can't even remember everybody's names.
I don't
mean,
either, honestly.
The one thing I do know is that Tad, he's with Jake, and Jake was extremely. I'm just going off of what I've witnessed from past competitions and everything. He's extremely sneaky and conniving, and he bounces everywhere. He's not consistent. He has no loyalty
One of you guys needs
or
to
anything
mute.
like that.
That's what
So
I heard.
I mean, I'm kind of down to kind of try to pick on one type of you know what I'm saying? Like pick one, just like kind of. That's just my opinion. But I mean, I'm all ears here. So I mean, if you guys want to give me something different or say anything else, you guys let me know. I mean, I'm all for it. That's just my only thing is that I know that he's from. I guess it's more disliked for Jake. I guess just because I didn't like how he played when I witnessed it. So
it's going down in this room.
Oh yeah, everybody back in now.
I know. I saw that everybody was here.
Hey, Alyssa, do you want to go to the pile of rocks with me?
Sure. If I can find it. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I'm still learning this too.
Can you guys hear what I'm saying right now? Because I can't hear what anyone else is really saying.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. Now everybody's back.
You guys were so much fun to
Brian,
watch.
I haven't chatted with you yet since Big Brother earlier. You want to go talk?
Sure.
Okay, I'll meet you at the campfire.
There it is.
Okay.
Oh.
Holy, everyone's just sliding around everywhere.
And then there were 4 or 5.
Holy cow.
3, 4.
Yeah, these things go crazy
Now
all
it's
over the
3.
place.
Oh, that's the mod. I was like,
Have you guys played these before? Oh, he's gone.
Oh,
Wesley, have you
no,
played one of these before?
Never. It's my first time.
Oh, okay. I played in a mini once before, but my wife has played these before. I just kind of got pulled in. And even the mini, I got pulled in last second, so I'm still figuring this stuff out.
Yeah, it's new, dude. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, let me go talk to them.
All right.
Time to go to Crossroads.
Harmony and Kyle.
All right. It's
and
over. The
Manishri.
talking is over here.
Harmony is a mod, isn't she?
No, sorry, Haley.
No more talking.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Crossroads. All right.
Okay.
Where the hell is Crossroads?
Crossroads time, Alyssa.
There it is.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
So what are you guys here? What are you guys thinking?
I couldn't find it.
I know that Jake's loved one, Tad, was thrown out in the majority room.
Okay.
Because of his
Alrighty.
attachment to Jake and previous.
So not exactly
gameplay.
the place you want to start off your game at the very first Crossroads. Eligible to go home right out the gate. Sati, what happened? I mean, obviously, you just didn't answer as many trivia questions correctly. Kyle, I think I have to come to you first.
Yes. All right.
What were you thinking on the country one?
I could have been there all day. I would have never guessed that to be a country, so I had zero chance there.
Just not yours.
No, I was running off of like memory and like a risk board, thinking like which countries are our areas. And apparently,
That's
I don't
fair.
know what I'm doing.
You know, at least on a risk map, I do think Korea is a pretty small territory on a risk map. So I'll give you that, and I'll give you New Zealand in that regards as well. Let's move over to Tad, our one scored point on Sati. Tad, you got the 1 point. How's it feeling? Right out the gate, challenge beast, killing it.
It was Andy, so like that's a plus.
Okay, that's fair. You know, got to beat the host.
Because once I saw that he was up against me, I was like, I'm doomed. So I was just glad that. It's crazy with these questions because like you don't know. I didn't know Vatican City was even you would call that a country.
It's itty bitty, very itty bitty.
Like there was some interesting questions. So
yeah, it's just the Vatican there, so it's especially small as a country. Let's go to one of our first time players. Let's head on over to Wesley. Wesley, you haven't been playing very long, and you're already being forced to vote someone out. What do you think of coming to your first Crossroads, and you don't barely know any of these people? How do you decide who to vote out?
I don't know anybody. It's hard. It's hard for me too because I didn't even get a chance to compete. So who's looking at me like that? I didn't even get to bring anything to the table. So I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's gonna be a rough one.
Yeah, it's tough to really make a big judgment call on you when you didn't even get to answer a question. Cody, also a first-time player. You watched some of this game. What are you expecting out of your team? What are you expecting this vote to go? What's important to you early on with this team?
I mean, it's kind of hard to say where the vote's going to go just because of the fact that, I mean, none of us know each other. We did realize that you guys did stack the other team with all the returning players, so good props to you guys for that. But I've watched Oe play this, and then she's so big into this deal, so it's like, I've kind of watched it and watched how it works and stuff like that, and I'm expecting it to be intense, quick. You got to be on your toes. You have to be able to make decisions right away in a split second. So it's definitely going to be interesting.
Sure. On that note, we got someone who's got maybe some experience on the other side of these games, and that's Haley. Haley, you're coming off of the production side of Big Brother Online. What are you thinking heading into this really, really quick version of a game you played long, long ago?
I just about crap my pants. That was so, we were just sitting there having a nice conversation, and Amanda started screaming at us to come to Crossroads, and I'm like, what? It can't be yet. This is not
Amanda.
possible. So yeah, it's definitely weird. One, getting back to the swing of actually playing anything at all, especially at this pace. I'm in a whirlwind, and I barely know how to
Sure. New software, new stuff to hop around, figure out those rooms. It's all very different. Moving on to Manushree. Manushree, you accidentally hopped into Crossroads early, so I have to ask you a question. Why'd you accidentally hop into Crossroads early?
I don't know. I was trying to figure everything out. It was really weird.
Okay. What have you figured out? What have you figured out so far about this game? What do you think's going on?
It's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of just weird and stressful, I would say.
Okay. I don't know if there's a nice way for me to transition from weird and stressful, but there's two people I haven't talked to yet.
Weird.
I'm not going to tie weird or stressful into you. But Ariana, is metal one of our elements in the atmosphere? I got to pick on you.
You know what? I don't know. I'm terrible at science, so it's okay. I don't know.
You got oxygen out there. You were the first one to get oxygen out there. And so, I mean, you were on the right track. We'll give you partial credit.
That probably wasn't the best question for me, but
Does it worry you at all that was your question? You didn't get the point?
I mean, thankfully, a lot of us didn't, so I hope that doesn't determine anything. I'm really good at competition, so I would be a great person to be on the team. So.
And is it Ariana or Ariana? I've heard both.
Ariana.
Ariana. Okay. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Right.
It's okay.
So Ariana, you're one of, as you've admitted, many people who did not get their question correct on this team. Another person who did not get their question correct on this team is Alyssa. Alyssa, you didn't know where Area 51 was? Evidently neither Andy or I did either, but what are you thinking coming into this game? It's kind of an interesting dynamic. You're coming in as Andy's wife playing one of these games. You've seen it all from the outside. What are you thinking?
I'm scared.
That's fair.
Yeah. I feel like everybody's going to come after him, so they're going to come after me too.
Ooh. All right. Well, speaking to some perceived strategy of your other players, let's figure out what that perceived strategy might actually be.
Saying that.
Everybody, it's time to send me your votes.
How do I do that?
If you click on my name over on the left, you'll be able to message me, and you'll be able to message me your vote. Message me the name of the person you would like to send out of this game also quickly.
Who's going home, guys? Chat, who's going home? How many people are going to get votes
I need one more vote.
It seemed like there were three different little parties going on. Maybe got three different names going on.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to tally the votes real quick.
I think Cody or Wesley's in trouble.
Alrighty, I've tallied the votes. If you have a hidden advantage that you would like to play at this time, now would be the time to do so. All right, one dramatic pause later. Time to read the votes. All right. First vote is for Cody.
Oh, Doc's good
Second
prediction.
vote is for Cody.
He came in
Third
hot,
vote is for
but it was
Tad.
awesome.
Fourth vote is for Tad. Fifth vote is for Cody. Sixth vote is for Cody. Seventh vote, and the first person exiting Expedition Belay is Cody. Cody, I'm sorry, you've been voted out by the Sati Party. Do you have any parting words for your Sati Party members?
No.
Good luck, guys.
Cody, I was rooting
I
for
hope you guys do a lot better than how we did in that first challenge. So good luck to everybody. Have fun. Make it fun. Don't make it too stressful.
Thanks very much,
All right,
Cody,
let's
for your
go.
kind
Let's
parting
go to
words.
the recap room and talk to Cody.
One of the kindest exits we can have at the start of a game like this. I do not expect the rest of your exits to be quite so kind. All right, guys, head off back into your parties and.
Cody,
Call
this
him
is
on.
for you.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. No, but Oe's gonna be pissed.
Oh, they're gonna feel the wrath of Oe after that one.
She's gonna be pissed. You guys got to vouch for me though. At least I tried. I tried the game plan. I tried to go with it. So
You led the charge, which unfortunately put a target on you, but
yeah, I know. Nobody was saying nothing though, so I was like, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
who do you think voted for you in that room of like 4 that you tried to align with?
Jonathan, you need
probably.
to fix your
I'd have to say, I'd have to say the Aria or Ariana. Ariana. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that's the case too. I mean, yeah, Cody, you stepped up and you built. Yeah, you stepped up and you built the plan right away with that one group. But you didn't quite break away from that group. I mean, just having the 4. What were you kind of hoping on there?
Well, what I was also trying to do, I guess I wasn't watching the time right because if you noticed, I tried to break away like at one point in time, and then the mod Harmony, I think was her name, like she jumped in there and she was like, right as I went about to talk to Wesley, she said, "Go to Crossroads," and I was like, "Oh shit." Okay.
Yeah. So
it sucks when the mods cut you off.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, "Oh god." But no, because I tried, because I think we were trying to figure out how to maneuver through all this stuff. And I'm on a laptop right now, so I'm like, it's kind of, I'm trying to, and I don't have a regular mouse, so I'm trying to use the mouse pad, and I was trying to figure it out quicker, but I didn't get there, so, because I tried moving, but I don't think I moved quick enough.
Well, Cody, I mean, Oe proved to be a comp beast in her first go-around, so we're going to give you the opportunity to prove the same, as your game isn't over. We have a Trail of the Deserted, so you're going to have an opportunity to fight your way back into this game, battling out the other deserted players, and at a random point, you could have an opportunity to get back in the game. How do you feel about that? Do you have anyone you're going after specifically? I mean, you left pretty well-mannered there, but anyone you're targeting if you were to get back?
I don't know, because I feel like if I were to get back into it, I guess if I just had to go off of my party or my tribe, I would have to probably either, it seems to me like it would be Tad, and then the dude with the beard. What's the dude with the beard
Kyle.
wearing the headphones? What was that?
Kyle.
Kyle.
Yeah.
It seemed like those two were the two guys that were kind of like, you could just kind of see they have that kind of demeanor. And I mean, that Kyle guy, the second he jumped back in, he asked that Ariana girl to leave right away.
Mm-hmm.
It was like he jumped in and asked her to leave right away.
Yeah.
Well,
So
who knows?
I was.
And I think they're starting the exemption challenge.
Are we ready for the challenge? All right, Cody. So someone will come in and let you know what we're going to do with you. Jess, I believe.
You're not done just yet.
Yeah, not done just yet. So let's jump over into that challenge. So the challenge that we're actually going to, let's give it a quick little description here. We're going to a classic as we're doing the tissue toss. We're going to be broken up into 4 rooms. I think it's head-to-head. We're going to have to ask Clinks for more information on that. So let's take you there.
What we're going to do is we're going to take the total tissues that you guys on your party manage to land in the cups. So, whichever party manages in those 3 minutes to get the most tissues into their cups will win exemption.
Okay, I've never done this, so I don't know.
What's our distance?
We're going to set... Our distance is 8 feet. Walk it out with your feet or measure it out with a measuring tape.
How many cups?
What you'll be doing...
Does the cup need to be on the floor, or can we do it on a table? It doesn't
Cup
matter.
will need to be on a floor, and it's a solo cup or a clear cup.
Clinks, I'm gonna
How many
switch to my
balls are we
phone.
allowed to have?
Oh, they're still setting
You
up.
say again?
How boring.
How many balls are we allowed to have?
This is unlimited tissues. Because
So-
you're trying to get as many of those in the cup as
Just
you
to
can in
catch
3 minutes.
Everybody up.
So if we run out of tissues,
But
What you
can we
watched
recycle the tissues?
in
Use them again?
on the
Yes, if
stream
you run
was
out of
people that were
tissues, go grab them.
reluctant to jump
Don't
over.
take them out of the cup, though,
Apparently,
because that's
in
going to
the-
make it really
The
difficult.
other party,
But it has to be
there was
one
a
tissue
lot
at a
of
time,
gameplay,
right?
a lot of talking.
Yes, you may
people
throw one
jumping
tissue
off.
at a time. No shotgun method.
It's very
So
exciting. to see
each
what's
one of
going
you
on
is
over
going to be
there. A lot
placed
of
in your
talking.
challenge
Do we
room right
know
now. Remember,
who
it does
is
not
linking
matter
up
who
in
you're
the
in
other
that
party?
challenge room with. All you're trying to do is beat the other party as a whole. You're going to be doing your setup in that challenge room, and we'll have moderators in each room to check you. Okay.
We do, but I wonder if it's hard to
Awesome,
hear us
awesome.
right now.
Pulling tissues up now, or do I have to?
You can start. I would focus on getting your camera angle set up for us, please, though. Step 1, make sure we can see it.
Yeah.
Step 2, get it ready otherwise.
Okay, it's
You just need
quiet
to see my
down.
feet, right?
Basically, I think it was.
We'll need to be
Logan
able to
came
see
in
the
hot.
cup and your feet, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to talk over the boring stuff, but thank you.
I just think you can't hear it, but and I recognize
Yeah.
it's logistics.
Yeah.
I think we have Jake kind of maybe pairing up with Oe.
Oh, really?
But
Who's sitting
Logan
out
was talking
for
to
Toasty?
a lot of different people. It seems.
Let's check that in real quick in their party
maybe
chat.
Andy and Anthony to look out for. Kimmy and Oe pairing up.
I
Jake
read
and
that.
Oe pairing up might, if Jake sticks to it, it might be okay because no one would ever suspect the two of
You'll
them
have
to pair
3
up.
minutes, but we don't have to worry about
It
that
looks
right
like
now.
Logan was trying to split off and talk to every single person one-on-one, and when he did it, everybody was talking about him doing that.
Yeah, I think also they have a little bit more time by not going to the crossroads to maybe get a sense of each other. But until you're tested, nothing's for sure.
Yeah. And if it wasn't clear right now, they have jumped into different challenge rooms. You heard on the stream them asking what are the different challenge rooms for this challenge, so that they can compete in different rooms and count them off. So I think the stream will be in here.
Is this game harder with the ping pong balls or the tissues?
You get the most in there.
Oh,
I've
these
never
are
done it with
standard solo cups. When we played it, we had the little like.
Am I where I'm
size
supposed to be?
one. It was horrible.
We had those baby. They were
I
like
know
juice
you're going to
cups.
be put there
Here's
in
your
1
little
second.
juice cup.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't spill it.
Which I use all the time.
I have PTSD. They're hidden far away.
Did they explain how these rooms were chosen? Is it
They're-
random?
They're
Since
gonna
Vatican
do
from
total.
Ghosty, please check your chat.
They're gonna do the total scores, but they're just being separated so that it's easier to count in each room.
Well, interestingly, Alyssa and Andy are in the same room.
Are they talking to each other?
No, but maybe they will.
We should all be in a different room.
Okay.
You guys look good.
Hey, Bobby, we're not just gonna.
Oh, is this for real? So Alyssa's in here right now?
No, it's just
Let's
me.
see who else joins us.
With
Anthony, when my wife saw you and Haley were playing, they
that
went,
Cody's gone yet.
Yeah. What can we talk? Are we allowed to talk right now?
Yes,
What happened?
yeah.
What was with Logan?
He just is like, I told myself I wasn't gonna talk one-on-one with people, but I just really want to know everybody, and so I know I'm already making a bad move, but whatever. It was really just me saying, hey, so yeah, like, why?
Yeah, okay, all right. Hi, Alyssa. How are you?
I felt like I was in there for a while with Logan. Did everybody else feel that way?
I don't know. It was just that the whole thing felt like a long time. It was very like I'm trying to recenter. It was weird.
Well, he talked to everybody one-on-one except me and you until the end.
No, he didn't.
Right,
Talk to
and
me.
then I know that's what I'm saying. Like at the end, he called on me, and I'm like, okay. I just assumed that he was already labeling me and you as people he wasn't.
That's kind of how I was feeling. And I know Denise. Like I was looking forward to playing with Denise, and like I feel like she was like, I don't know, and I was like, well, what the hell? Like shit. Yeah, sorry about that.
No.
But
me and Alyssa are dying for it to be me, you, and Alyssa and Haley at the end, like dying for it.
I'm down. It's
When
hot.
I
Like,
saw your name come up.
yeah. And I'm game. Let's do this. Let's make it happen. All right. Ready for it?
All right, are we starting?
I don't know.
Hold on. I think I need to put this down.
Okay, so who's our mod in here? Since I see 3 of them.
None of us are the mods.
Sounds good. Do we have another participant coming in here? Oh, hey! It won't be Oe because then it would be 3-on-1.
I can do it.
Wait.
Okay.
I think I'm just hanging out in here, right, Kevin?
Yep. Hello, stream. I think you're just hanging out and we're waiting for 3 minutes.
Oh,
You ready? And it's 3 minutes for every.
Got it.
I'm ready.
All right. Just to help me count, please just say something when you make a shot. And everybody ready?
Yep. Yeah.
We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1,
okay.
begin.
In.
In.
In. In.
What?
In. In.
I got another one in.
And
Good job, guys.
In.
In.
As 1 minute gone by.
So there has been some game talk in these rooms while they were waiting to get started as well.
In.
Kimmy got it.
Kimmy got 2. Kyle and Haley with 1. Kimmy with 2.
Got it.
Kyle with 2 now. Kyle and Kimmy have 2. Haley has 1.
Got it.
Kyle has 3. Kimmy has 2. Haley has 1. A 3-2-1 going on here. Kimmy has 3.
I got it.
Kyle has 3. Haley has 1.
Got it.
Haley has 2. Kyle has 3. Kimmy has 3.
So I have the timer. If you guys are ready.
Right. 20 seconds.
And and
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, guys. I am collecting scores, and I will let you guys know shortly.
You want to double check or in case?
Yeah, to recount. How many are you?
Some people.
I literally broke the beer pong game at the arcade last week. Like, legitimately did. Wow.
Is it okay if I'm on my knees instead of my feet?
Oh, yeah, you can go on your knees.
Yes, you can.
It's open.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, shut it because I can't.
Anthony.
Tad, what is the sign on your ceiling? What's the sign on your ceiling? Oh, maybe it's just oh, it looks like there's a light box on your ceiling. Wow.
Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're done,
hilarious.
guys.
Right?
That's correct.
Okay. Thanks, everybody. You can head back to the main.
53 seconds left.
What is it? You made it. You made it. You made it.
Okay, leave it there. I have to leave
This is brutal. Anthony, if you need to, it can be me. That's fine.
What?
I said if you need to, you can vote me. This is bad.
No, Andy, that's not happening. So. God, no.
20 seconds left.
Andy,
there we go.
So some of the rooms are finished up.
2.
Guys,
Anthony with that smooth slide.
You like that?
And that is time. Time is up.
No.
Have you all?
That was brutal.
It
So
was.
just to confirm, I had 2 for Andy and 2 for Anthony.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only got one in.
Yeah, I have first.
Well, then that
Ooh, Logan's asking about the vote off.
we can't just reveal us.
He
Why
said it was
not?
mean that
Time
they voted a
anniversary.
newbie out.
Hey, you guys can go back to the main room.
They won't give him
Have
any
you all
tea.
completed this challenge?
They have.
Yeah.
Head back to the main exemption room if you completed the challenge.
Trying to get some information from the other team.
Mm-hmm. Lips are
Look
sealed.
at all these people.
They said we have our reasons. Lana, go shut that.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, and I think that's our 15th. We good? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And there's Alyssa. All right, so we got our 15 back in here. All righty, guys, how you feeling? Obviously out of breath. Do we feel like our being out of breath is worth it?
I've lost 14 pounds in the last 2 weeks, and that's the most exercise.
There it is. That being said, I need to confirm just one number. We are tabulating the tissues.
You run this challenge, snot shots.
That's a good one.
Like it?
I do like snot shots.
I love that Andy ran away and left the wife with the kids.
They told me not to be in the same room, and she wanted to be down there where she could hear them.
Oh, he got caught.
There they are. Oh, he's got one.
It's all right. Mine are roaming around somewhere too.
Andy, has the new baby come yet?
No, end of April. So, yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
End of
So,
April.
April
Did- I don't know the
27th.
name. Because
the C-section. So
my vote for the name was Jasper. I have a nephew named Jasper, and that's.
I think that's kind of where we've been leaning. Is either Jasper or Julian, but we'll see. It's another dude.
Sure.
Julian's
Alrighty.
one of my favorites.
The tissues have been tabulated. With a score of 27, Doty, you will be headed to Crossroads. 38 was Sati's score. Sati has one exemption. Doty, you will be joining me in voting out the very first member of your party. And let me check on the timing of that.
This will be interesting.
We're going to head to Crossroads at 10:30.
Everybody, I hope you got your popcorn.
Hop back
because
into
this
your
is gonna
party
be
chats and figure out who's going home.
Very fast paced.
Do it.
All right, they're going to do some room hopping in here.
They're just staring at each other.
Oh, good move with the kid, Andy.
Yeah, like I don't
I'll
know.
get their heartstrings.
I was not killing it in that challenge. Oh
I think I did well.
I'm sick, and I thought I would just still do well at that. I did not. I did.
How many did you do?
I don't want to repeat it. It was like literally terrible.
2 for me.
I got 7.
You killed me.
Yep.
Nice.
2.
5.
I literally broke a beer pong machine at the arcade last week playing.
In our season of Big Brother, I got 3 in 17 seconds. So
Wow.
like, I'm actually good at that. I'm like, oh, I'm dizzy now too. I'm like, oh, this is not going well. I was like, I thought I'd still be able to do good at this. It's like I overestimated that. So are we all just going to sit in here?
No,
Yes.
we're gonna have to move pretty soon. Okay.
No, what's up?
How you feeling?
There they go.
I'm feeling like there's a person that has just left.
Hey, listen, there's 5 of us. Let's just make a unanimous decision. There's 5 of
the
us,
vote is
right?
Logan. We don't have to worry.
Logan.
Okay.
Logan, done.
We have 8 votes.
Okay.
I got 7 cups, so yeah.
Denise, do you feel good with
Me
that?
and Andy, names being thrown out right now by
Vote
Kate
is
Logan.
I know that you and Logan were tight, and so I don't want like Denise to be like, no, not my guy. So
No, I'm good with it.
okay, well that's 5 of us if that's what we want to do. That's fine. I really.
So what'd you hear, Jess?
When there's 8 of us on a tribe and there's
Logan,
9
Kimmy,
missing
and
aside,
Owie
like who
thrown
knows what
out
to do.
Anthony is their name.
Denise Dixon Outpost.
Owie is freaked out to be
which
in
one?
any
Where?
minority room right now.
I think he
since her
said
husband's
outpost.
gone.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm
Oh
begging
my god,
you.
that's crazy. What?
There's 5 of us right here.
Yeah.
They're insisting
3 of
let's
us.
vote Logan. Like if I were to have a magic wand right now, I'd be like this 5.
I agree. Actually, I agree 100%.
Actually, I don't know you, but sure.
We're probably the best in challenges out of everybody.
Anthony is Anthony's legit. You guys don't know Anthony yet. Anthony is the boy. Is anybody in here a mod? Or not a mod? Yeah, everybody else is a mod.
Yeah.
Dixon or Logan? What do you want to do?
Logan are in Outpost. Okay.
Did you guys feel good with Dixon with one-on-one chats, or did you feel like he was just dragging everybody around?
I haven't had a one-on-one with him.
I talked to him.
I don't like that I haven't been included on a one-on-one with Logan. I'm the only one who hasn't. It seems.
I didn't either. I jumped in with him, but he didn't ask me to.
Right.
So
yeah, I don't.
Yeah, man, that was harder than I thought it was going to be. Like, legitimately, my like legs kind of hurt, which they should. I don't know.
And the solo cup too. The solo cup doesn't even give you that much weight to like hold on to it. You know.
Well, I've got a lot of weight to hold on to, man. It's a problem.
All right, the tissue too. Yeah, knocking it over and stuff. So.
Something. Where'd everybody go?
I don't know.
Oh my god! What
Looks like,
just
hey,
happened?
look! It looks like they're at the surprise.
There's an advantage.
Yes.
So let's keep that in mind.
Yeah, I'm seeing it right now, but legitimately, that 5
Tad's
is what
saying
I
in the other
love more
camp
than
right
anything.
now. They voted
I agree.
Cody
All right, I'm
because
gonna go back
he
to the
didn't
shelter, but I
talk
agree
to
with you.
any of
That's what I
the
want.
But who's the name
people
though?
in the other rooms.
Okay,
Logan.
cool.
That's what I've heard. I'm voting Logan.
I'm great with voting Logan,
He's
especially
the
if
only one
Anthony's
that
not
didn't
feeling
talk
good with
to
him.
enough people, so
Logan.
that's why his name got.
Oh,
thrown
yeah.
out.
A pile of rocks. Hey, Owie, you want to go talking pile of rocks or all at the well? Up to you.
Kick rocks, man.
Yay! I'm happy.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
Nothing. What's up with you?
I've been wanting to talk to you forever because I always get this good vibe for you, and I really enjoyed watching you in Expedition.
Well, thanks.
So,
From you so far, barely know you, but
obviously they just taken out your husband, so I'm sure you want revenge.
yeah. So like, please let's not do me.
I mean, you tell me who to vote for, and I'll vote for him because I don't want to get voted out. That's all. I'm as long as it's not me. That's all I care about. So,
Yeah, me too.
are you hearing any names?
I have heard Logan said Anthony.
Okay, that's what I've heard too. Are you doing that, or do you want to do someone else?
That's all I've heard so far. Would you want to do anything else?
I'm trying to stick with the majority, so.
Yeah, me too. So just Anthony. I'm good with that for now. You know.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
People are very
Alright.
suspect of Logan.
Good then.
And there's a clue.
So the first thing is steal a vote. So okay, I'm confused.
Fishback, so it's JT and Token Teens.
So Token Cheens is 18. So
I'm Survivor Online, but I'm from I was one of the first boots, essentially. Did you hear what?
I don't
She's
know what
on.
I'm doing here.
We have 2 minutes.
Take one.
Looks like there's some clue action going on. 3 people I've heard so far have gotten in the surprise room, are on the trail hot.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, the
What are you
clue
thinking
is
here?
the first season.
I'm just
the
chilling. I mean, I don't really know.
steal
I
a
just don't know
vote
what to
was
be me right now.
used.
You know what I'm talking about?
And
Agreed.
the age of the winner.
I keep hearing like multiple names, and I don't know what the hell's going on.
And I want to say
I have heard Anthony. I have heard. Who just came in here? One of them are. Anthony and did Logan. They said that, and then I heard. Oh my God! It wasn't you. Who was it?
I'll be back. Wait, oh no, it's just us. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the shelter.
All right.
Now everybody's
wait,
back.
was it Steven?
Is everybody in here?
I'm still trying to figure out this
Must
clue.
be-
To tell when their cameras don't pop back up, but we've got
Yeah,
lots
everybody's
of
in here.
on.
Hey, Andy, will you come to a pile of rocks real quick?
Is that Owie?
Denise.
That was Denise.
Tammy, you want to chat?
Hey, so I sure hope I'm not being pulled away from the group so they can talk about voting me.
Not from me. I just need to know what's going on.
So everybody is telling me just to vote Logan. I don't know what else to do.
Okay, so that's where we're going.
I would rather be voting Dixon, but I'll write Logan.
Okay, so we're going Logan.
If you're okay with that.
I'm okay with it.
Okay, yeah, that's all I've heard. I don't know what else to do.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm with you. Okay, because I was talking to Anthony. Yeah, I don't know everybody else. I haven't really spoken to them yet.
I know Anthony really likes you, and I love Anthony.
Okay,
anytime
I'm
I've
good
watched you, it's been obvious.
All right, I'm good with the 3. If you're good,
I 100% would be good with that. Yeah, like for sure.
Okay. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's easy. I like that a lot.
Together is an expedition online because they've been sniping us like dead chickens in the other one. So we got to stick together. Okay.
I just want Logan gone because he's godfathering everybody and pulling everybody in.
Crossroads time. Crossroads time.
You guys better watch Big Brother, by the way.
No more talking.
Crossroads time.
Got some EOs sticking together, it looks like.
So
I'm ready to party with the Doty party. Y'all ready to party?
2 names.
Or are y'all ready to vote someone out?
I only heard 2 names. I heard Anthony
yes and yes.
And I heard Logan. Did you guys hear
Logan
any other
seems,
names?
Logan seems like the big target right now.
It does seem like you guys are a little bit more ready to vote someone out than to
I also
party.
heard Dixon.
And I think that's totally understandable.
I'm just trying to party, bro.
All right. Let's go to Owie first. Owie, you got to party with me, and we just chatted about Colorado instead of participating in the challenge. Owie, do you wish you'd been able to participate in this challenge? Do you think you could have gotten that extra 11 shots to at least tie it up?
No, I mean, I was practicing and I hadn't hit one. And in the past, that has not been my challenge with ping pong balls either. So I was like, I'll just sit this one out.
All right. So it doesn't sound like sitting Owie out was the problem here. Now, Andy, I heard you got 2. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm not the only one that got 2, but I won't rat anybody else out.
That's the only person I heard that got 2. We'll go to you first, though. I didn't hear it. Anthony also got 2. We pulled it out of him. Andy, what happened? You broke a beer pong machine?
Yeah, like playing beer pong on the arcade last week with my kids.
Do you think it just got too muscle memory with the ping pong balls?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, that's what it is. No, I just suck at challenges, I guess. I don't know. What am I supposed to do?
All right, move over to our other two tissue man, Anthony. Anthony, what happened?
Hello. I don't know. Poor aim. I've never been good at this. I remember the first time I played this, Wesley thought I was throwing the challenge, and I was not throwing the challenge. This is not my challenge. Yeah, so there we go. There Anthony, you have it.
You did come up with a good name for the
Season
challenge. I
3.
do like Snot Shots as a name.
Not
I think
shots. Next
that
time,
works well
forevermore.
for Tissue Toss.
There you go.
Jake, you wanted to party. You're here
No.
with your party, ready to vote someone out.
What,
Are you
what-
ready to vote someone out?
I mean, I'm never ready to vote someone out. It's never a fun day when you have to vote somebody out. I partied with the tissues though. That was fun.
All right, so Jake at least had some fun with the challenge. D, we've got too many people with the nickname D. Who's the first person who's going to respond to the nickname D for this question? Who do you vote out this early on in the game? Either of the Ds.
I mean, I guess I'll go first since I am original D. No offense to me. But kind of like what Jake was saying, it's really hard voting somebody out, especially when you don't really know the people. So really hard to answer that question, please.
I will say this is our party of more returnees. So we've got at least some existing relationships over here. Denise, you've played in a Big Brother Online, and you've known some of these people here. But what's it like getting to play with some of those people that you've maybe not had the opportunity to interact with?
It's a little harder, especially with such a fast-paced game. I wasn't expecting it to be this quick. Watching the game is a lot different than actually playing it. So it's been interesting, though. I think I should be more vocal, but it'll come.
Yeah, the speed can really be a factor in this game, especially trying to establish those relationships and trust. Speaking of speed, someone who's been really good at slow challenges is Kimmy. Kimmy, I don't think we're going to have challenges that are going to require you to do things for 3 hours straight. So how are you preparing yourself to do things for maybe 15 minutes at a time and jump in between different stuff?
I don't know. I'm trying. Like, I feel like my strong suit is like long endurance type of challenges, and there's going to be none of that. So I'm a little worried about that. I wasn't amazing in today's challenge, but I wasn't terrible. So I'm trying to just like go with the flow and do my best.
Logan, I heard that you got 3 tissues in 18 seconds once or 17 seconds once. I
Yeah,
don't think
during
that was your
run.
ratio today, was it?
No. Now I got 1 per minute. It was
Ooh.
terrible. So
Ooh.
I'm sick, but I still thought I would be half decent at it. But literally, I'm like, oh, I'm a little dizzy, and I'm throwing things. And I'm like, why am I missing? This is going so badly. And then I was gonna like write a message and be like, I'm so sorry, I should have sat out. But then apparently, none of us really did that good. And plus, Tad got 17, so he probably like almost beat our entire score combined, like
Tad got
with his
17?
1 score.
He got over half, yeah.
Hot
Over
damn,
half of your score
Tad.
was eclipsed by Tad's
MVP.
17. Kind of hard to beat that. You guys did lose, I think, 38-27. So not a very slim margin there.
So yeah, they had
Let's
a ringer. I should have been our ringer, and I didn't.
So Andy, I know you're used to leading these crossroads. What's it like being on the other side of the coin and having to listen in? Are you questioning what my questions are? Or are you thinking about your own strategy in this moment? I'm interested.
Andy's in clinks his head.
Are we playing a game? What's going on? Yeah, I don't know. I don't like being on this side as much.
It's a lot scarier.
But,
I'll give you that.
It is. Yeah. This is a much faster paced game than the long form game, and so like I feel like I do better in positions where I can build relationships because I know that I can hold conversations with people. But in this game, it's just kind of like, who do you like or not like, or trust or not trust? Right away, first impression, go, and that's just really quick.
Yeah, it's really quick. You got to build that stuff fast, and it can be hard with people that you've maybe got a little bit of a relationship with on this team. Anthony, you're also coming from more production side as of recent. What's it like being thrust back into the craziness of it at warp speed?
It is very fast, and I'm still trying to figure out Discord. I was trying to like message one of the mods, and I was like, I have no idea what the hell is going on here. Couldn't find them. I've got both my phone and my computer. I am at a loss. So yeah, that's how that's going.
Last thing I want to touch on before we vote, Owie, your Belay partner was the first person eliminated from this game. What's that tell you about what they're doing over on that other party?
She's
muted,
muted.
Owie.
Somebody speak for her.
It tells me that someone over there knows what they're doing, and I think it was a shot at me.
All right.
As a Cody.
So, with that being said, which player on the other tribe are y'all going to take a shot at by eliminating their partner right here, right now? Send me the name of the person you would like to vote for and eliminate from Expedition Belay.
Wait, send to you?
Send to me. Do not send it to Andy. I know you want to.
Yeah, don't send it to Andy. That could be really bad, especially if it is
You can send
Andy.
it to me first if you want.
I don't know who's going. I'm not sure. I think Logan and Anthony are
If
in
you've
trouble,
asked
but I
me,
don't
is
know
this where I send it? It is.
What if they ask someone else?
Do you guys have an idea? Who do you think it's going to be?
I'm going to say Logan.
Okay.
Amanda also?
I am tabulating and tallying those votes.
I think so. Andy threw out Dixon's name in the challenge, though, so I wonder where that will go to.
I think I was in a couple rooms with him afterwards. I didn't hear that after the challenge.
Yeah, I didn't hear Dixon at all. Logan was the only name that I really
Alrighty.
heard.
Yeah,
I have tabulated the votes.
But
If
you never know in
anyone
these games.
happens to have an advantage that they would like to play, now would be the time to do so.
This would be interesting too, because
Alrighty.
There
That
was a
being
surprise
said,
room.
I will read the votes. First vote is
I'm gonna
Logan.
do one for Logan.
Second vote is Anthony. Third vote is Anthony. Fourth vote, Logan. Fifth vote, Anthony.
Finger stocks.
This is
Sixth
helpful.
vote, Logan.
As long as they don't go over 5.
Seventh vote, Logan.
He knows it's
Eighth
him.
vote. And eliminated from Expedition Belay is Logan. Logan, give us some parting words for your Doti party.
Everyone. I didn't take my own advice. That's fine.
Thanks for playing, Logan. Stay on here, or you're going to get moved around where we're going to ask just about how you're feeling.
Ooh, and Logan. was
Alrighty,
someone
guys,
who
head back
thought he
into
was
your
gonna
party
win.
chats.
So he said
And
it
we'll
was
grab you
okay.
when it's time for the next challenge.
Logan's in the recap room.
All right, let's join Logan here. Logan, first one voted out of your party. What happened?
Well, I didn't follow my own advice because usually in the first rounds you should just stay in like the biggest room. But I was like, I'm gonna hop around because I'm bored, and this is going to be boring because one of us is gonna get picked off. So I tried to like not make Docs angry, and I tried to get everyone else to vote with me. I don't understand. Like, so did Dixon then change his mind, and then Denise went with him? So did Owie and Kimmy vote with me?
We're not going to tell you.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're not
okay,
going to
cool.
let you know.
No, I know Denise wouldn't. But why would they? Like, why would like they had an opportunity to take out a survivor person who's also connected to another survivor person, and it's just like, what are you people doing?
Yeah. I mean, Logan, we'd love to sit here and talk to you about what happened and why, but I think you'd rather a chance to get back in the game, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Well, we have set up Trail of the Deserted, where the deserted players are going to have a chance to get back in the game through some duels. So we're not going to let the stream know who's getting through, but you can go meet Cody over there. You have any parting words? Like, what are you going to do if you get back in the game?
I'm gonna actually say it's not gonna be likely. I'm sick. Unless it's like a mental challenge, I should be okay still. But you saw I was good at the tissue toss before, but I'm like dying while I was doing that one. So
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna get in. But if I go back, I'll just play more worse next time.
More worse?
Why not? Worse, just because, like, you know what? Who cares at this point?
You're playing with house money.
Exactly. And I had a feeling, I'm like, they all went off. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should have used the advantage I won.
You picked
spoiler.
up the advantage. What was the advantage?
power, which
yeah, that would have been good for right now.
Yeah.
Well, Logan, I mean, we're really sorry to see you get voted out so early, but yeah, I mean, who knows what's going to happen in these challenges? You could have a shot here. So, once we jump off here, someone will send you into the right room, and we're getting set up for everyone's favorite exemption challenge, the scavenger hunt. So, I mean, we're even parties going into this. Who are you guys favoring right now after one elimination on each side? Pretty much same type of vote. A couple votes going one way and then the majority the other way.
Well, for me, what's interesting is not the first one or two votes or the first vote in each party. It's how those votes affect the rest of the votes, because as far as they're concerned, there's now two people that have lost their partner in the game. And I think that's going to have an effect onto who do we go for, and let's start targeting pairs that are still remaining, or pairs sticking together.
Yeah, and Amanda, one thing that I'm finding interesting that we haven't seen in the past minis is these players are not taking any downtime. They're jumping into rooms. Both sides were not all in one room. They were quite mixed up there, weren't they?
Yeah, and it's really exciting to see people getting their one-on-one time. But you always have to be careful because this is a numbers game. I think Logan was kind of commenting, he pulled away from the group and they had the numbers. And I think the first vote we were seeing, Cody had like the right idea where it seemed like he was in at least a group of 4, but then all of a sudden you jump into another room, you exchange information, and then it's like all of a sudden you're in the minority.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a couple people had pointed that out, that Logan was trying to get one-on-ones with everyone. Sounds like a good strategy in theory, but when everyone notices and it becomes obvious, then all of a sudden... And Anthony, who never got the one-on-one especially, was like, no, we got to get Logan. I mean, he's not including me, blah, blah, blah. So
Exactly. And also, just like one more thing, like if no one else is doing that on your party... It's bad to do that. If everyone's being like, yeah, let's keep hopping around, like changing it up, that's great. But I think the problem was he was really just standing out.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's run over to that exemption challenge. So it's going to be the scavenger hunt. Clinks is going to send them on a run through their house for common everyday items. So that should be a lot of fun. Let's click over to that, and I'm going to join you guys in the booth.
Checks are going to be outrageous.
All right, Clinks, set up, ready to go. We're ready for our exemption challenge.
Lovely. All right, everybody get it? Everybody understand what's about to happen? Y'all are about to start running throughout your house? Cool. I see all 14 explorers right in front of me. Once you get the item, hold it up in front of your camera and keep it there. And remember to not leave until I say go. So I'm going to tell you what the item is, and then I will say go. Once I say go, you may leave your frame. Do not take the camera with you. Go get the item, bring it back to your camera. Alrighty. So,
Andy's
the first
not on.
item that I need is tape. Bring me back tape. Go.
Tape.
We just need Andy's camera on.
Andy, camera.
Yeah, I'm screwed already.
All right, Tad, I overheard you saying it to yourself, and it does happen to be the case. Tad, you have been eliminated from this challenge. Please remove your video.
No tape.
Oh, that always sucks when you don't have the first item.
Sati is down a member. Doti up 7-6.
Oh, I can't find my own name, apparently.
The next item that I need y'all to bring to me is a fork. Go.
A fork. What's interesting,
Go.
There are at least 4 people that are in the same house right now.
I know. I can actually hear them running around upstairs. My sister Elizabeth.
I almost killed my dog, but I got
6
it.
people. 6
Down
people
to
are.
oh boy, down to the Corbs. And Andy is back, and that means that Alyssa, you have been eliminated from this
Now, what if
challenge.
they run to the other person's camera?
Calling out a partner.
Here we go.
All right, Alyssa.
That's funny.
Alrighty. No breaks. No breaks. Next item to bring back is a pen. Go. A pen.
Oh, some people are just gonna be sitting there with it.
Some of us are very lucky to have it right in front of us.
Oh, looks like Kyle is not one of those people.
Oh boy.
It's Kyle and Andy.
Down to 2. Who's it gonna be?
I'm surprised Kyle didn't go steal Denise's pen after she showed it.
I can see someone in Kyle's background.
That's Denise.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Kyle with the pen. Andy? Andy?
No.
Oh, Andy. I'm sorry, Andy. You've been eliminated from this challenge.
Now, I wonder how quickly his wife could have brought the pen back if he.
Sometimes you just don't have the pen right in
Well,
front
Denise
of you.
is sitting right
It
behind
happens.
Kyle, and no offer to send it over.
Moving on to our next item. All right, the next item I need you to bring to me is soap. Go. Soap.
Soap. Now, if you don't have this.
Oh.
Open the wedding card.
Denise and Kyle are definitely battling.
If you don't have this, you're disgusting.
Yeah.
And it's COVID,
Wesley,
so you better have
Mods,
hand
correct me
soap
if I'm
at
wrong.
least.
Wesley, you were the last back with soap. I don't think this says anything about your cleanliness as a person, but you have been eliminated from this challenge.
Andy's computer just died, just so you know.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, we are headed on to our next item. The next item I'd love for you to bring me is a leaf. Go. A leaf.
A leaf.
Leaf, are you freaking kidding me?
A leaf.
Table leaf. Get creative.
Oh. Dee and Kyle are both going outside.
You don't actually have to go outside because, like, if you
What
have
is
a
it,
plan
Jake?
or something.
The basil.
Can I go shut my door now that I have my leaf locked in?
Oh, leaf
Yes.
of lettuce.
That's
I like
celery.
Can I go shut my door too?
Yeah, go shut your door,
Looks like
Dixon.
it's going to be Dee or Kyle. Kyle's in.
Oh, it's lettuce. Yeah, that's a leaf.
Looks like it's D.
All right.
I have a cat. That was so stressful.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it? Are we looking for Denise? Yep. All right. Denise is the last one back with the maple leaves. Sorry, Denise, you've been eliminated.
I would have accepted that still.
All right. Our next
I live on the
item.
fourth floor, Clinks.
Oh my goodness, it's difficult. I'm on the 6th. I would have had to grab a potted plant. Let's do a quick check-in on our parties. We've got Anthony from Doty, Ariana from Sati, Dixon from Doty, Haley from Sati, Jake from Doty, Kyle from Sati, Kimmy from Doty, Manushri from Sati, and Owie from Doty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
It's pretty
2,
even.
4. All right, so Doty's got a 5-4 lead right now.
game right now.
Let's head on to our next item. The next
Good one
item
tonight.
I'd love for you to bring me is a hat. Go. A hat.
Vin, both the Leafs and the Raptors won tonight.
Hat. A hat.
Oh, yes, you do. Hey, where's your hat?
Jake did a lot of
Waiting
different
on
hats. I like
4.
it.
Yeah.
Good representation with the hats.
Anthony comes back wearing the hat.
I do like that they're wearing it. That's what I prefer.
No hat for Haley.
Dixon's got the Survivor.
All right.
No hat.
Manushi's back with a hat.
Not even
and
gonna try.
Anna is back with a hat. Haley, you've been eliminated. No hat, Haley.
No hat, Haley. It's her new nickname.
Poor Haley. All right. Nice hat, Jake. We're moving on to our next item.
Of course, Jake has it.
The next item I'd love for you to bring me is a receipt. Go. A receipt.
Oh,
Go.
This one's not always easy. Kyle looks confident he has it right there.
Bring.
Oh, he
Show me the
doesn't.
receipts. Show me the receipts.
What if you just show like your text messages? Here's my receipts.
You don't have to show it really close to me if you don't want, but just show me a receipt. We don't need your credit card information, just the receipt.
Oh, looks like Kyle found his wallet.
I see two
Ariana's
people searching
having-
frantically. There it is. Ariana,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're right here, so I can let you know. You've been eliminated from this challenge. Let's do another check-in on our parties. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Doty to 2 Sadi. So quickly, this has become a dominated challenge by the Doty.
It was even.
Let's move on to our next item.
Only takes one though in this.
Next
challenge.
item I need you to bring me is something chocolate. Go. Something chocolate.
This is a hero challenge, meaning one person could win it for the entire.
A full brownie tray. That's ridiculous.
Oh, I want that coffee crisp. I'm gonna go get it.
Ooh, that's real close. Somebody with a little bit better.
That's caramel.
We get a mod to confirm between Manushri and Dixon.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that was Dixon.
Okay, Andy, you
Andy's
can't call this one. Andy, please take your camera back off. Can I get a mod, Dixon or Manushri?
Bobby said Dixon last.
Okay, Dixon eliminated.
Hold on, is that chocolate? She's got caramel there.
No, it is chocolate. It's a chocolate covered wafer with caramel layers.
All right.
Thank you, Nick.
confirmed.
All right, our mods have confirmed that that is in fact chocolate.
Candy.
Well,
Dixon, you've been eliminated.
He's clearly.
All right, so now it's 4 Doti to 2 Sati.
Clearly shared some of that candy.
The next item I'd love for you to bring me is a toothbrush. Go, toothbrush. Go.
Another item that if you
look at Dixon, he doesn't.
Dixon, if you could take off your video, that'd be great.
Oh, I thought he was like, I don't
not have.
I went home last time on a toothbrush, and you better believe I had one right next to me.
God bless Jake. You've learned.
You better believe.
Kyle,
they're still in the
last to arrive back with the toothbrush. Sorry, Kyle.
Tough go.
With that, we are down to 4 Doti and 1 Sati.
Jonathan, go yell at him.
Manushri, is it getting lonely? Just maybe. All right, we'll move on to our next item.
Manushri pulling it
All
down
right.
for the whole party here.
I would love for you to bring me a wallet or a billfold. Go, a wallet or a billfold.
Oh, she's got it. Oh, it's going to come down to Anthony or...
Some of us stay strapped with that wallet.
Oh,
you know who doesn't? Owie. Owie. Only person evidently to not stay strapped with that wallet. Owie has been eliminated from this challenge. Sorry, Owie. All right, we're down to our top 4. Manushri holding it down for Sati. And we got 3 people left for Doti. Jake, Kimmy, and Anthony. Next item I'd love for y'all to bring back for me is a blanket. Go.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Right there, right there.
We got 2 people who know how to stay cozy.
We've seen this.
We got 3 people who know how to stay cozy. And we got a 4th person who knows how to stay cozy, but just not quite as quickly. Anthony, you've been eliminated from this challenge. We are down to our final 2 for Doti and just 1 for Sati. All right, guys. Let's check it out. What's our next item? The next item I need from you is a shopping bag. Go.
A shopping bag.
Oh.
Is that... That's like a purse.
That's more of a purse. I don't know what the ruling is going to be on this.
I don't think I can count a purse.
What about a
garbage
garbage
You definitely can't count a garbage bag.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Manushri, but you've been eliminated.
Garbage bag.
I just pulled this out of the trash, and it smells like hell.
Okay, so it's
With
not
that,
a garbage bag. It was in the garbage.
We are down to just Kimmy and Jake, which is just Doti, which seems like a great time to tell you guys that we're battling for individual exemption. Manushri, congratulations. You've won exemption for your party.
Kimmy with the eye
Jake and
roll.
Kimmy, you are competing for individual exemption. Let's find out which one of you is going to have it.
Oh my, here we go.
All right, the final item that I need for you to bring me is keys. Go.
Keys.
And looks like Kimmy's going to take it.
There's the lanyard. Oh my God. Oh,
Jake just,
are you okay,
oh,
Jake?
We got an injury.
Oh, no.
Jake, are you okay?
Oh my.
Oh,
I don't
Jake,
mean to
the
laugh.
pain of defeat is maybe just as bad.
Oh no.
Are you okay? Holy cow.
No, I'm not okay. I might have broke my shoulder.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Oh my. Jake takes a big tumble.
Oh, are you okay?
Oh my God.
I see his go.
All right, we're gonna take a quick pause. Let's take a quick pause. We're gonna figure out what happened there. Kimmy, you've won individual exemption.
The scavenger has
Okay.
Well, you hit the full thing.
Let's go to the recap room,
Fuck.
Jonathan.
I think
All
I'm
right, we're gonna
okay.
Yeah, so while we check in on Jake there, hope he's all right. That was unexpected finish, to say the least.
Mute your Zoom. Jonathan.
What?
Mute your Zoom, please.
On it. So that was an unexpected finish, but it looks like Kimmy and Manushree are going to end up with individual exemption here. We're going to have a double crossroads in just a little bit.
What happened to Jake? I missed it. I just saw the camera go flying.
Well,
I think he hit the table with his shoulder, and it looked like a metal table.
Yeah, he must have slipped on his way back and took a tumble shoulder first right into his table there. Knocked the camera flying. We saw the angst on his face there, but
I'm seeing that he's okay.
Okay, great. And it looks like they're separating rooms now. I'm gonna try
Yep,
to
Kimmy is exempt. They're headed back to their party chats.
Perfect. Nick, who is going to Crossroads first?
First will be Sati, because Sati was the person,
All
the
right.
people with the person eliminated first.
I will stick on Sati. When do you guys want to follow the action, though, that's going on at the other party there? Let's do it.
Then I just don't own hats. I think they look stupid on me and they make my head look fat, so I don't buy them. And now I feel bad.
How long do we have, mods?
Yeah, they didn't. We left before they said.
I know where the first one's up, so.
Jonathan, Shane, Amanda.
Let's say 10 minutes.
Okay.
Like 11:10.
Sounds good.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go to the outpost if anyone wants to join me.
Oh, that was fast. What are you guys thinking?
So Chad, you want to jump to the waterfall? Ted?
Sure. Let's go to the waterfall.
Oh, cool. I can't hear you. Are you?
There we go.
Oh.
Sorry. Is that better? I forgot that was up.
Yeah.
They left us all alone.
Technically, you could put groceries in or like whatever in
you were stealing, especially.
Yeah.
Don't bring the stream over here right now.
What are you guys thinking? We don't have very much time, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is so stressful. Hopefully this is the last one tonight.
Yeah, I need to get my kids to bed.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We're like at time it's supposed to end, so I feel like this is probably the last.
Well, let me ask my wife. But like, I don't know if her camera was frozen or what it was, but like, I don't know. I hate that I got out first. That sucks.
Yeah. We'll figure it out one or the other. We just gotta figure something out quick, because like I said, we don't have a lot of time with these ones, so.
I know Cody and Wesley were coming after me the first time because they're worried about me being a challenge threat, but I feel like right now we need to keep the people that are good at challenges.
Yeah, but if Wesley's coming after you, do you want to keep him? Does that make sense?
I'm not saying that I want to keep him, but like, we just got to make sure that we keep the people that are going to be help us, so we're not coming back here. I mean, granted, this was a double tribals or a double cross.
Like talking around and see what happens. Based on the last vote, that's what I would assume people are planning to do, but I don't know. You guys are the first people I've talked to.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea.
You have like no strong feelings any which way?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, let's like spread out, see if anybody else does, and then go from there.
Yeah.
Good? Okay, I'm gonna go to the shelter. What's up, shelter?
What's up? What's up?
Hi.
Look, everybody's back now. It's like musical chairs, I feel like.
We're all here.
Who wants to go in the water with me?
Welcome!
Yay! You know what? I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, the people are quick on the draw.
Yeah.
It's basically, if you don't pick their room, you're basically not going to make it in.
Right. So is it, how many of us are left? 6 or 7?
Your name is?
2, 3, 4.
I think we have 7.
Oh, so it is 7. Oh, okay.
7 with
Well,
that. We only 7 with that.
we can let him pick a name.
With that.
Kyle, what you thinking, brother?
Nobody want to pick in a name right now.
I don't even know. I only found out about the last vote last second, so
really
I haven't heard a name so far yet.
Unless you can't feel
I think
comfortable.
we were all kind of split on that. Well,
very quiet in here.
Well, are any of you aligned with those three?
I haven't had time to really make an alliance.
They're like,
there we go. Looks like
pick
Wes
one
is
and
trying to make a
the
move.
other. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean-
the only way I look at it, there's 4 of us and 3 of them. But if people, everybody else, I don't have a
I'm still trying to figure out who everyone is.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Sorry.
Yes. Someone needs to throw out a name in this room. Wes is doing a great job.
Why does it
bringing
say
it up.
there's 5 in their room? Oh, because the mod. That's what.
2 mods.
Haley's throwing Wesley's name.
Oh, there's 2 mods.
I think so.
Yeah, Wesley's
Yeah, but they
not
keep
leaving
jumping
the
around.
shelter.
Yeah.
He's bringing up the right things in the shelter, but it's to whoever's there. He's not choosing any.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what rooms are what, like when the mods get in there, because the numbers keep changing.
These 4 are just kind of caught.
Yeah.
Like, because Kimmy and Owie are going to come out for us no matter what, because we already took out
Cody.
So if we go for Alyssa or try to do anything like in that regards, we're going to have those 2 and Andy and whoever Andy's working with coming after us. Whereas if we keep
Yeah,
this,
we're
I
gonna
mean, we
pull
still are
out.
pissing people off, but it's the same people.
Yeah. I can't believe Logan was the first one gone over there.
Yeah, that's. I know, dude. That like kind of broke my heart. I freaking love Logan, but he's so smart and everybody knows it. So it's like,
Yeah.
I get it.
I feel bad for letting you guys down because I got out the first freaking round.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to talk with Ariana at some point, quick too. She
Okay.
just keeps being in the shelter. But are you guys game for that? Is that what Kyle said too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
That's the last I said with Alyssa, so I'm sure she's good. Okay, cool.
This group landing on Wesley. Hopefully
That was
Wesley.
100% rude of them.
I feel like every 2 minutes we've dispersed in groups and then came back and then dispersed in different groups and then we all come back at the same time.
Wesley really needs to be a part of this next group. Have any kind of shot.
We've got
here.
like 5 minutes. Does anybody want to chat?
Go Wesley.
Sure, you want to jump to
Oh, my
the
turn?
waterfall?
Sure. Which one's the waterfall? Oh, there we go.
The one that says waterfall.
Got him.
Nailed it. I hope you enjoyed that Twitch. Got that zing in.
I think we missed the zing.
Good old fashioned Tad zings. Stop laughing at me, Jonathan. I know I'm.
Because it was a bad thing.
Shut up, Sarah.
Also, your name was mentioned, Jonathan.
I was mentioned?
Yeah, Tad just said your name.
Oh, that's exciting. Oh, yeah.
I can't believe we're already doing a double tribal right away. Sorry,
So,
Crossroads.
I keep asking if you want info.
Out
Can you hear me?
But I don't
Now
want
I
to
can.
like steer that because I don't have any strong feelings either way.
I
So
told
I'm
Tad,
fine.
I told Tad either way, like
they
it's
haven't
there's pros
moved,
and cons to
gone
both,
to a
right?
different room,
So
haven't talked
Yeah,
Like,
anything about a
my
vote.
thing is that I think we've already kind of pissed off the people that we're going to piss off if we take out Wesley. But if we take out
Yeah.
Alyssa, then we're pissing off a whole new group of people.
yeah, but even that, like
Not
he was
one
saying
word.
that like Andy might be coming for us, but I don't even know if Andy's gonna make the merge with just how it is over there. But
Right? Yeah, it
Um,
sounded like from that call that he was on the outside of the boat.
actually, I want to give you some info. I actually got a hint, but I can't figure it out. So maybe you can. The hint that I got was, yeah, it was the first season that the steal a vote was used, and the age of the person that used it.
Okay, yeah, Tad gave me that same clue.
Oh.
Okay.
So I don't know. We're all kind of like on it. I don't know if it's been found yet. I haven't gotten it right because I was going off Talking Teens. It said that Fishback was the first one to play it. And then I went with JT's current age and JT's future age. I haven't gotten it yet.
Yeah, but it was Fishback that got it, didn't he?
Yeah, but I don't think it was in Talking Teens. And Tad said that he tried Game Changers and Cambodia already, which are the other seasons that it was played in.
Yeah, see, so I don't know. And like Kevin seemed confused when he told me about it. Like even when he told me to like message him in Discord, when I threw my message at him, he's like, "You can't tell me here." I was like, "Where the hell am I supposed to tell you then?" He's like, "Discord." I'm like, "We are in Discord." I don't know. My guess is that somebody else already got it because I threw it like all possible answers.
Jonathan's watching us. Don't anybody say anything. He can't see us if we don't move.
Dad is being so annoying.
There's nothing going on in this room, though.
There was, and then they immediately stopped the second the stream comes in.
Really?
Oh, they're loving it.
I'm just gonna keep sneak attacking them then.
Oh shit! I didn't even see that.
Yeah. Because that's why, like, I saw it. I was like, oh, I'm like, did she
Chad just
somehow
said,
get to
"Oh, you
speak
left
to him and
this
I
is boring."
didn't? Like, did I leave too early? And then when I went back and I found Kevin later on, he's like, no. He's like, it's like, you still get the hint.
Right.
Like, all right.
We only have 1 minute, so I'm gonna go back and try to talk with Ariana really fast so that we have for sure votes. Is that
So,
cool?
but which way are we leaning, though?
I'm fine with Wesley. Tad's over in Pile of Rocks. Oh, he's there with Wesley. That's scary. Okay. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna go back to the main room.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
A word.
Finally,
I haven't heard a
Wesley
word
another one here. Let's see what
at
he
all
can do.
about who's doing anything.
I'm rooting for him.
So I did suggest Alyssa because of, like, it's the same thing with Cody.
Mhm.
Like, it just, and nothing against Alyssa. This is her first time playing a game, too. It's just, it
Right.
seems like that. It doesn't seem like she's fully into it. I think she's trying, but, like, I don't know what happened if, like, and that's just my worry because it's like, I want to make sure that we don't come back here again. I mean, this time we were just screwed.
I definitely don't want to come back here again. Yeah, I'm glad we got the scavenger hunt out of the way because that was the one I was worried most about because I don't. My sister had mentioned something about the scavenger hunt before, and she got out because we didn't have eggs, and I think the egg was a big one.
I remember watching that episode. Yeah, I remember seeing that.
She's a vegan; she doesn't eat eggs. You know what I mean? I eat eggs. I just didn't have any. So
Wesley's sister
yeah,
being Timmy.
she was stressing today. She's like, "We don't have any eggs again." I was like,
I think I have to go to
we gonna eat
Crossroads.
eggs? Oh, are we? All right. So is that the plan? I guess.
It is time for Crossroads.
That's where I'm thinking we should go.
Okay. All right.
I think we could get to go to Crossroads as well.
Yeah, kind of a last minute ditch effort there. Unfortunately, I'm thinking it might be too late.
Is
from
Jake
Wesley.
okay?
Yeah,
I think so right now.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, so everyone should
Really smarted, and I think we'll know more in a little bit because you get that adrenaline in the moment where at first it's really not okay, and then it's really okay, and then maybe in another half hour it's not okay again. So for now he's okay.
I ran into my space heater pretty freaking hard. My knee was like limping back after I was looking for my hat.
Yeah, that challenge can take people out. It's wild. You just start sprinting across your house back and forth. Maybe you remember halfway through a sprint where something is and you switch directions real quick. But that being said, we've got 7 uninjured members of the Sati party here. Congratulations. Y'all made it through that one. Other than Haley, relatively unharmed. Tad, you didn't have tape.
Okay, so I moved in October and I used all my tape then to tape up boxes. And then I just don't have tape.
It just doesn't need to stick things together anymore.
No, you use like string. I don't know. I just don't have tape.
I went out to a pencil once. I totally understand, but I thought it was funny.
I didn't go out with a pencil.
I'd also just moved.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right, we're moving into Wesley. Wesley, you had to run across your household. What was it? The item you didn't have, Wesley?
I had, but I was late. Soap.
Soap. That's right.
It's good that he had it.
I had soap closer, but I'm competing with traffic here, and she took the closer soap. So I had to run all the way to my bathroom on the other side.
There's not much you can do when someone takes the closer soap.
Nah.
What is it like having to compete in the same house as a person on the other party?
Well, she almost slammed my fingers in the drawer getting a fork. So she got the fork first and then closed the drawer. I was like, oh, I see what we're doing. So it'll get competitive, maybe.
Yeah, little did she know it was individual exemption, so she wasn't even doing herself any favors.
Right. She was,
just making
she
an
was trying to
enemy.
win for her team, I guess. But yeah, I almost lost a finger.
Well, speaking of playing from the same house, I think we've got 2 other pairs that are doing that here. I'm going to go to Alyssa first, though. Alyssa, how'd that play into this challenge? Were there some of those items that maybe you weren't able to get so quickly because Andy was also heading for them?
Well, I was really mad because we switched spots right before the challenge, and I was upstairs and had to run downstairs to get.
Oh no! You add in that flight of stairs to each trip, it makes it quite difficult to stay in very long.
But we
that's for
weren't
sure.
fighting over stuff. It was just I had to go up and down the stairs, which wasn't fun.
Yeah, that would make it tough. Kyle, it was about halfway through that I figured out you and Denise were playing in the same frame as your video.
Yeah.
Anything you guys had to fight over?
No, we had most of the items. We had 2 around, but we were actually together. It was more just running into each other in the hallway.
Yeah, bumping into each other on the way back, maybe.
Yeah. I was looking at all the items because she went out somewhat early too. But all the items that we had to go for was to make multiples, like the fork and the tape. So it wasn't so bad.
That helps. Well, I know one person didn't ever run into anybody when they were searching for their items. And that's Manushree. Manushree, you stayed in longer than most of your party. You outlasted all of them, and you're exempt tonight. How's that feel?
Oh, let's put up the exempt.
It feels pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
Time, so I guess it's okay.
Now, Manushree, were there a lot of people coming to talk to you, knowing that you could not be voted out? Coming to you with plans, trying to get your vote?
Not really. Some, yeah. I'd say kind of.
All right. So some kind of plans have been happening. Ariana, it looked like you had a little bit of reaction to that. Are you part of any of those some kind of plans?
No, I just think she's funny. I like her.
Aw. Well, Ariana, what if you haven't had some of those plans, what are you thinking for this vote? I mean, it's tough. It's your second vote out of the gate.
Right. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, you really don't know anyone yet, so I don't know. I'm just gonna try to
That's what
go with what I think is
posted.
best. So
That's fair. Now, Haley, I know you're no stranger to the Crossroads or to the Tribal Council. At the start of one of these seasons, you had to go to a bunch of them in a row. So
Actually, every time I've ever played, I have only this time that we won last time was the second immunity I've ever won as a tribe or in general, and both times both tribes went to tribal. So like yesterday, or I guess not yesterday, 30 minutes ago was the first time I've actually been safe in a game of Survivor before. Big ups to Tad for getting 14 of those tissues and giving us a little time off.
After me.
yeah, was it nice to have that time off, guys? You feel good having just that
They're going
even
after me.
short break today? Anybody can speak to that.
Yeah, they didn't know I was in that room. It was the 3 of us, and Jake walked in after me.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's nice having that little break.
It's always best to like have some time off, like where you're not stressing. It's just like we get to now to the point where we can all talk to each other and start to get to know each other. Like even though it's a mini, you don't get to know each other well, but when you actually have a challenge off, like or a Crossroads off, you get a chance to really get to start connecting with people. So
Yeah. A lot of what happens in these minis is people trying to cling to each other through the chaos, and I think we're going to figure out who's clinging to each other real quick here. If anybody has something they'd like to say before we go to vote, now would be the time to do so. Anything else you're dying to get out? Awesome. Go ahead and send me the person you'd like to vote out of Expedition Belay. Send them careening off that rock wall.
really dismal way of looking at it.
I don't want to plummet anyone to their death, Clinks.
That's what y'all are voting to do. All right, I am tabulating those votes. So we figure out who falls to a rocky, bloody grave.
Oh, wow. Doubling down.
What is wrong with you?
All right, and I have the votes. If anybody has an advantage they'd like to play, now would be the time to do so. All righty. It's time to read the votes. Vote numero uno is Alyssa. Number 2 is Wesley. Vote number 3 is Wesley. Vote number 4 is Wesley. Vote number 5, and plummeting to the depths below, is Wesley. Wesley, do you have any parting words for the Sati tribe?
Give him hell.
Give them hell.
That's about all I
There it
got.
is.
Best of luck to all of you, to be honest with you. This is the first time doing this. It's kind of cool. The minis, it's real quick.
Very
It's
quick.
real weird, but it was a pleasure to play with all y'all.
All right,
Thanks,
Wesley.
Wesley.
Yep.
Bye, Wesley. Thank you.
Thanks.
We're going to grab you and figure out a little bit more about your experience in just a second here, Wesley. So just stay on. You'll get moved. All right. For the rest of you, you're done for tonight. If you'd like, I think we're doing 10. Let's do 10 minutes of debrief if you'd like in your party chats. And then go to bed. At 11:30, we're going to kick y'all out of here. All right? Capiche? Go chat.
Capiche.
All right, group. Let's go over and join Wesley in the recap room.
Just one moment, Wesley. We'll get you moved into the right room.
All right, so just in just a second, we're going to have Wesley join us here as he is the... Oh, still connected on Zoom, giving you guys a little bit of an echo. There's Wesley. Hey, Wesley.
Hey.
How's it going?
What's going on? It's going. It's going down.
Yeah, I mean, we saw you give it a bit of a run. You're kind of pushing your plan a little bit there. What do you think happened?
Well, to be honest with you, I mean, I noticed people jumping in the rooms and stuff like that, and I mean, I just didn't jump on it quick enough to start moving around and trying to talk plans with people. Honestly, I was in the shelter a little too long. You know, I knew once Cody was gone, he was kind of the one that I felt maybe I could play with a little more. He was gone. I was like, oh man, there goes the guy I was going to try and lean on. And it painted a target on me too, because I had also been the only other person to vote for Tad. And I saw him in several other rooms too. I was like, yep, I tried to grab him before we head to Crossroads, and he's like, yeah, I think the plan. He just threw a name out, and I was like, it's me. I know it is. But
did you watch Kimmy play at all in her Game On Expedition Online?
I did. I tuned in, not the whole time. She did a competition there that lasted about 2 hours, so I tuned out a little bit. I was like, I can't watch you stand there for 2 hours.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I watched her for the whole 2 hours, but I don't blame you for leaving.
Yeah.
But then you turn the stream off, and it was happening in your house. So
yeah,
right. I mean, all I had to do was walk to the fridge to get a drink, and she was still standing there with a fork in her hand or a knife in her hand with coins on it. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
No, I watched a little bit of it. It was kind of cool to see.
Were you aware that Kimmy had such a comp beast threat kind of attached to her coming into this?
Yeah. Kind of. She's always been competitive, like even growing up with me. So there's 4 of us siblings. I'm the oldest. She's the youngest. So
right on.
She was always the one fighting everybody else. So yeah, she's got fight in her. I knew she would be good at those.
Awesome.
Well,
Go ahead, Amanda. You get the reveal.
I was. Well, actually, you're not out yet because we have the Trail of the Deserted, Jonathan.
Yeah, so like Amanda was getting to there, you're gonna have an opportunity to get back in this. So everyone who's been deserted has been sent off. There's a special group there that we're gonna add you to in just a second, and you're gonna get a chance to duel with the other deserted members. There's gonna be one sitting there, and then we're gonna get another one joining you. So it should be a 3-way battle at the beginning of tomorrow. At some point, if you are successful, another shot at the game. What are you gonna do different if you get back in the game?
Try and socialize a little more. Try and strategize with people a little more. That's just where I fell. We were sitting in the shelter, and I was lollygagging. So that's where I fell short.
Good luck.
Yeah, awesome.
Thank you.
We wish you the best, and let's head to Crossroads.
Yeah,
Appreciate
we're rooting for you, Wesley. Give it a good shot in there. Let's see you get back in this. All
Thanks,
right,
guys.
We are joining the other tribe here at Crossroads. Let's go.
There's my stream. Thank you, Jonathan. Alrighty.
No problem.
We are
Okay, this is
joined
gonna be
here
interesting.
by the
This is
Doty
insane.
tribe. I gotta go to you first, Jake. How's your shoulder doing?
I mean, it hurts, but I'm okay.
All right. That's
This is really crazy.
I'm glad you're okay. I know that you hit the adrenaline in the moment.
Yeah, that was
and
rough,
so-
but I'm okay.
all right. Well, Jake's okay, and Kimmy's probably feeling even more okay because she's exempt. Kimmy, how's it feel to be exempt?
It feels really good, especially in a super crazy fast-paced game like this where you don't know what's going on. It feels good.
Yeah. Did anybody else cling to that safety, Kimmy? Do you feel like people were trying to figure out where your vote was, knowing that no matter what, yours was gonna matter?
I feel like not any more than usual. I just feel like every vote it's gonna be like everyone like scrambling and trying to figure out what's happening, and yeah, so it felt like that again.
Yeah. Do we have a lot of scrambling going on, Dixon?
I think we did. At first, it was really quiet and settled, and all of a sudden, all heck broke loose. So,
yeah. So do we think maybe?
Since we're on Twitch, I'm not trying to cuss, so trying to.
Oh, you're good.
PG.
Don't worry.
Unfortunately,
Do we think the scrambling challenge begets some scrambling to your guys' strategy? Oh, running back and forth across the house, it gets your heart rate up. Do you think it maybe contributes to where you might think you're going to vote after that?
I mean, I don't know if it necessarily contributes to how you're going to vote, but it probably definitely gets like the adrenaline running and gets kind of, gets things moving a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Anthony, you're a band teacher. What BPM do you think the scavenger hunt runs at about? What kind of BPM do you think we're running at?
128.
180.
180.
Oh,
Holy
wow.
cow.
I would say that's pretty fast. Next time, especially with this platform, I know I'm hung up on it, but like with all of these items, please be sure to add beta blockers to the list that we need, because this is something.
So Anthony, maybe that BPM of the challenge is also maybe a heart rate that happens midway through.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Denise, you were competing in the same room as Kyle, is that right? I only noticed that about halfway through the challenge.
Yes.
What was that like? You bump into him running for your different items?
I don't know if you guys heard it, but at first Kyle actually had his volume still on, and I'm pretty sure I screamed something along the lines of "Get out of my way." So that was interesting. We definitely got in each other's way a couple times and did some body checks, but it was actually kind of fun.
Now, Andy, you're also competing in the same house as your partner. Did that play into any of your strategy grabbing items? You guys bump? You ever have to grab something from in front of her?
We legitimately were kind enough to hand each other things for the 2 minutes that we were in that challenge. But like, there's just so many gates and kids and dogs and other obstacles that I did my best and threw a fork at my wife. She threw a pen at me, and we helped each other out that way. So.
There you go. You don't often get to see that where a couple throwing forks at each other is a positive thing.
Yeah.
A lot of forking.
You kind of touched on it. It becomes an obstacle course by the end of it, an obstacle course challenge, just as much as it's a scavenger hunt challenge. And sometimes those obstacles happen to be previous items. Is that right, Jake?
That's for damn sure. Ow, I slipped on the blanket and I went directly into the fridge.
So, Jake, did you get the time to talk strategy with people, or you kind of hung up getting that edamame on your shoulder?
I talked a little strategy. I don't think we finished, though.
Ooh, didn't finish talking strategy.
I just want to make sure everyone's vote's going the way they talked about. Because, like, these things, very easily you can mess up because in minis, like, you didn't get the time to finish. So, like, I just want to make sure everybody's vote's going the way that we talked about.
There's really only one person I feel like I didn't get to talk to, but then again, no one seems to be that much on the same page. I really don't know that I got to talk to Owie much, but I'm not all that concerned about that. I feel like that'll work itself out. But Jake was talking about even bringing some things up here at Crossroads, and so I don't know. Does anybody feel like you know where you're voting for sure, and you feel confident that that's what's going to happen? From everyone who said it.
I mean, like, look, we don't got to say names, but 5 of us voted as a block last time. There's 2 people we know who didn't vote as a block. Owie, are we still good for what we talked about? Anthony, are we still good for what we talked about?
Wow.
Kimmy, are we still good for what we talked about?
This is not
All right,
looking
we're
good for the 2Ds.
That's all I needed to know.
Yeah.
Denise,
Anybody not
Denise
feeling good and they want to say something now?
Not part of that.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
It's your crossroads.
Hey, are we good with what we talked about? Hey, Anthony, are we good with what we talked about?
No, somebody already played
Denise,
it.
are we good with what we talked about?
Oh my.
Emmy? Andy?
Yeah, I only know the name that you said to me last. Yeah.
So it
We're
also
going
looks
with that
like
name,
Jake
right?
is in trouble. This is intriguing. The stream has
All
not
right,
seen
somewhat.
any of this.
There's
before.
enough
I'll
nodding
say,
going on
I
here.
just want to say one thing.
There were at least 3 plans.
I'll just throw this out here. An advantage is clearly here, and because the 5 of us who voted together last time have those numbers, it's very easy for us to just decide to split it if we want.
Exactly.
And so that's what I think we ought to do because I believe Dixon has the advantage. I have no reason to not think that. And so if Dixon has it and he wants to play it for Denise, that's fine. But I think that it's very simple for us to split the votes.
Oh my.
Why would I play for Denise when I'm going to play for myself?
Andy,
Yeah,
laying
but
it
Well,
out.
then
I don't
Denise
see why
ends
my
up
name.
going.
So I don't see why my name keeps coming up in with the 5 when I did not vote for Anthony to go out. I voted for Logan to go out. So clearly one of your 5 is lying to you guys.
I believe that Denise
like
did vote for Anthony, but I don't know who voted for.
I definitely did not vote.
Voted for Logan. Voted for Logan because
Oh,
I talked to Denise last. Sorry, I misspoke. I do believe Denise voted for Logan because
interesting.
that was the last person I talked to before we
I
went
100%
to Crossroads. But
Could I say one more
I
thing?
know that I did too. Yeah.
Go ahead, Dixon.
I really do feel bad to throw your arm and stuff like that, but I also think you guys should think about keeping the tribe strong too, because you guys do have to win challenges. If you
And I
don't win
hit
challenges, you're going to be back.
I hit 7 tissues, and I got second in
It
scavenger
looks like
hunt.
Jake versus
You
Dixon
hit
right now.
one
Denise
tissue.
could be a casualty.
You're gonna
I
tell me
did
to
not
keep
hit
the
one
tribe
tissue.
strong?
I did not hit one tissue.
You gonna tell me to keep
I
the
hit
tribe
8.
strong right now? I hit
I
7
hit 8.
tissues.
I hit
No, you
8.
didn't.
And I hit 8, and my call was
Owie and
very
Kimmy
controversial
both look
because
happy it's
it
not
was
them.
me or Manusri, and unfortunately Bobby went with Manusri.
Kimmy's
Even though I
And I
do
got
feel like I won.
The mod team went with Manustri.
And I got second.
Okay.
So keep
Fair
the
enough.
tribe strong is not your argument right now, man.
Jake giving a little advice here.
Anything else that anybody wants to say before
There's
we
no
go vote?
water in
Because
that
now would
bottle that
definitely
Kimmy's
be the time
drinking.
to say that thing.
She's just hiding her.
Anthony,
hiding behind
Owie,
that
Denise,
water
I hope
bottle.
you guys are with me. Not, that's fine. So.
Alrighty. There's a lot of nodding that took place at this crossroads, but it's about time to write those votes down.
Yeah.
Send them to me.
Multiple plans called out in
Who you wanna go home?
Crossroads and agreed to in front of everyone. So there's a couple of people who just lied right in front of everyone.
It
but I
was
don't
fun
know
to
if
watch. It was fun to watch. Every room you go to, everybody's agreeing to the plan. There were 3 different plans, and like everybody was in it, like in some sort of form.
Really?
I had no idea where everybody's going to end up.
Well, the biggest drama is that they were set on Denise's name,
Still
and then
waiting
Jake
on a
was
vote?
saying her
Or what?
name when her camera was off, but she was there.
Oh.
So she immediately tried to get the vote off of her, and they also have a big target on Dixon because they think he has the compass. And so then Jake had this plan to do a split vote, which is what he's
Okay.
referencing in this
I
crossroads
have
right now. So I wonder if he's going to make this
tallied
happen. I don't know.
the votes.
This is crazy.
Seems like Anthony's kind of swing vote a little bit.
First vote for Denise. Second vote is for Dixon.
It will be interesting if an advantage.
Third vote is for Denise.
Well, there was no advantage.
Fourth vote is for Dixon. Fifth vote is for Jake.
That's all she needs.
Sixth vote
I don't have another one.
is for Jake.
Oh, we got 3-way tie right now. 1 vote left.
2-2-2.
Seventh and deciding vote is Jake.
Oh, wow.
Jake,
Really?
3-2-2. You've been voted out.
Really?
Wow.
I mean, I don't get it. But
Shocker.
we had the numbers, but whatever.
Jake, stick around.
That's. I mean,
Jake's
really?
not happy.
I get it. A lot of people in here are angry at me. A lot of people in this chat don't like me. So. people have harsh feelings from earlier, but you know.
This is the end of day
I hope
one,
not. I hope
guys.
no, okay, I guess it wasn't Owen. I assumed it was you, but your face did that, so we're cool. I just got sad. I'm just like, really? Like, I got second challenge for you. I mean, if the keep the you guys know, the last thing I will say is the keep the tribe strong. You know that's garbage. Whatever happened, that's not the reason you did it, because that is absolute dog shit of a reason to send me home. When I got second most or first most, if you got 8, that's cool. When I got second most or first most in the cups, and I got second in the relay race, so or in the race. But now I can watch football. I didn't even want to do this.
Jake can watch football.
He's not watching football.
Jake, stick around. We're going to hear your last couple thoughts on the game. But for the rest of you, you've got 10 minutes to socialize, and then get the hell out of here. Go to sleep. Go to sleep after 10 minutes. Go debrief a little bit.
Clinks, come join us for the recap. We need to know about these votes. Okay, Jake. Shocker. Am I what? Oh yeah, shocker, Jake. I did not see that one coming. What up? What are your thoughts here? I know you kind of gave us some thoughts before you left there, but
I mean, somebody flipped on me. I knew that I was going to go home early because I'm like, look, let's be real. I got 4th in the season. A lot of people hate me. On top of that, Tad is my partner, and Tad got 1st. So, we were easily the most dangerous team because Tad won. I got 4th place, and now me and Tad are about to be in the Final Four in Big Brother, like today. And we made it that far in Big Brother as a team with everyone knowing that we are a team.
Now,
which is yeah.
Now you referenced that a couple people had it coming for you. I think you're talking about Owie from your expedition.
I'm talking about Owie mainly because Owie does not like me. Like it's apparent. Like Owie we've never got along. Like outside of the game as well. So, yeah, but I guess it wasn't voted for me because she made a face like she didn't. So I'm assuming it might have been Anthony. Who was it?
Well, we're not going to tell you.
We're not going to give you that information because you're not actually completely out of this one.
Oh, okay.
We have a trail.
Can't watch football.
Yeah, you're not watching football just yet. So,
is it tonight or is it tomorrow?
It'll be tomorrow. We've got Trail of Deserted going on. So all the deserted players do have an opportunity to get themselves back in the game. We're running a series of duels. The last deserted player standing once, I guess Nick decides, will return back into the game. Duel, Truel, you're going to battle.
A Truel?
I like
Truel. It's going to be like the first person out battles the second person out. Whoever wins that battles the next person.
The exact format is, we'll let you know in just a minute.
Nodded, so I know the answer to that question.
Yeah, it's more. It's not everyone who's been eliminated still in. Like it's
There's already been a couple rounds that have already happened here, so you're definitely going to be battling whoever was just eliminated and whoever has survived. So, what are your thoughts? How are you going to play differently if you were to get back in?
I mean, this is. I still think I did. I think I did the right. Look, I wouldn't have played our a full expedition season like I just did. You know what I mean? Like I think, and I've talked to Clinks about this like multiple times. And I've talked to you about this, but when it comes to the last time I got eliminated, I played 1 mini, and I got eliminated because people didn't know where the votes were, because you don't have time to actually talk stuff out. Mm-hmm. So sometimes you kind of need to talk about what's happening. And I saw Amanda win a mini like this. You know what I mean? You kind of just have to be frank about it. So I don't think being frank out there was wrong. I think I did the right thing at the actual, not tribal.
At Crossroads.
At Crossroads. But if I come back, I want to figure out who voted for me. I don't think it was Andy. I'm not like Andy. I don't get angry when I get voted out.
Shots fired.
I was going to vote him out. I'll say that though. He hurt one of my good friends, so I'm gonna vote his ass out.
All right. So
setting
up a little
Here
fire
we go.
for tomorrow. Jake,
I think we're all excited that you're coming back.
You vote one of your good friends too, Docs.
Well. Anyway,
all right.
We'll get to tomorrow. We'll give you your chance. We'll give you your chance, Jake.
All right, Jake. Well, we're going to do a quick recap here. So if you wouldn't mind jumping over, I think they have a deserted room for you to join there.
Do I know anyone?
It's just Kevin in there right now, but
Talk to you about what to expect.
I don't know.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so Clinks, fill us in now that we've got Jake out of here. What was the vote
It was
on
Zoe.
that one? It
Yeah,
was
it was
Zoe,
Zoe.
yeah.
Yeah, it was Zoe.
First chance she got, she just like, you know what? Here we go, Jake.
But yeah, why not? Like, I don't blame her one bit.
Yeah.
When you set up a split vote like that, you're just begging for someone to say, "Here's one of my
Exactly.
votes that I can claim later on."
And
Exactly.
Also, the last mini that Jake played in, he was voted out the night he made an elaborate split vote plan, and so maybe he shouldn't make split vote plans in minis.
Being frank works. Being frank works. Split votes during minis do not work because people don't know where they're voting anyways.
Exactly. For me, with the tip off, and for Andy as well, because I'm guessing Andy was surprised about what happened when multiple people go around the room and say, "Are we on the same page?" and everybody's agreeing to that. I'm thinking the votes aren't secure for a split. This is not a good idea.
Oh yeah, as soon as that happens, the split should be off. Majority votes on somebody. Dixon, obviously, does Dixon have that advantage? I haven't.
No.
No. So
No, that
that's
advantage-
not perfectly.
Yep.
Yeah. Great.
Wait, yeah, what were the exact votes?
It was 3-2-2.
Yeah, it was 3-2-2. Oe goes Jake. Denise goes Jake. Dixon goes Jake.
And the rest.
Anthony goes Denise. Jake goes Dixon. Andy goes Dixon, and Kimmy goes Denise.
Interesting.
So it was Oe.
Yeah. Oh, it's 100% Oe.
Yeah.
Owen flipped it.
Damn.
Which she didn't have to do any work. Like, that's the perfect scenario to be thrust into. Is one where someone creates the opportunity for you to decide exactly who goes home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And good on Oe for taking advantage of the opportunity. I mean, if you can't trust someone, Docs, you weren't on their same party, but you played with them the first game. I mean, they had a back and forth, butting heads. Really, I don't think they were really ever truly on the same line, except for in the beginning of the game.
Oh, we lost
because I was in the swap tribe with both of them, and thought we were totally hosed, and then saw them just have at it for a day, and I was like, this is the best news for people at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'll push back. I don't know if this was the right move for Oe, actually. It was a great move. We love to see it. But I don't know if it's a good move for her going down. I think she's still fine because even Jake didn't even think she flipped. So she clearly has an amazing poker face. Yeah. But I think, like, you can't be bringing in prior beef. Like, Jake was bringing up prior beef. It gets you sent home. So
yeah, what you do is you take that prior beef and you say to your prior beef, hey, I know we had prior beef and other people remember we had prior beef. So let's use that prior beef to get us to the end.
Yeah.
And it works.
Yeah.
There you go.
Absolutely. I think you need to
Can you not hear me?
Perceptions.
We can't hear you sometimes, Doc.
No, you're in and out sometimes, Doc. Sorry.
Oh, well, I was going to say that the one thing that I think that it was a good move for Oe is I heard people saying that they think that Oe, Kimmy, and Jake were together. And so if Oe wanted to say, look, we're not together. So I think if that's the case, she should own it. That she needs to tell people, look, we weren't together and we're not working together and I'm willing to work with anybody. Yeah. For me, that would be the reason why I would bring it up right now and say I was the one that flipped and I took that chance because Oe's name was being thrown out. She was one of the people that they were going after, and they were going after thinking that those three were a pair. Get it? A pair?
No, I mean, that's a great point. I mean, traditionally in these minis, when we've had the returning seasons, though, the Expedition Online people have kind of been early outs. I mean, they haven't been able to work together, and then now we're in a situation where maybe not the Expedition Online people, but both Kimmy and Oe's partners in the game being eliminated early. It's kind of looking like the same old. I'm agreeing with Amanda a little bit. I think getting rid of Jake was a little bit short-sighted. It kind of puts him on the outside of the numbers. Sure, it takes away that threat of the three, but I think if anything, Jake was a shield.
Coming for her.
To be fair, they did not know that Wesley had been eliminated.
Fair. That's fair. So,
That's true, but I don't think he was coming for her, so I think she just had it. He was served on a platter, like we've agreed,
Yes.
and she took her shot, and like, great job. But I can't wait to see what happens next.
Amanda, if you were offered the opportunity to vote me out of a mini on a plate
To vote
like
you
that,
out,
just
so
like
we
that,
have the same
like
amount of beef.
same amount of beef.
No, I would never vote you out, but that's besides the point. I think
Amanda's playing for
what
the next
Owie
game
really needs to be second boot. But I think what Owie needs to be worried about is her dynamic with Kimmy is what I think people have on the radar. And then it's interesting to see what happens tomorrow, where we're getting some singles and we're having some pairs. So it's typical blood versus water dynamics. Which side will reign? Excited to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here for it. Where
Docs, we got to figure out what's going on with your mic.
yeah, we'll figure that out for
Rookie.
tomorrow.
I'll figure it out. I can improve it tomorrow.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. Well, I think we're going to close it down for today. I mean, a lot of action to get us started. We're going to be here Saturday night, 6 to 10, and then also Sunday night. So there's still a lot of game left. All of our 16 competitors that started off today are still in it. Sure, we've got a few of them off on the deserted. One of them actually has been eliminated for sure, but we're not going to find out who that is until tomorrow. So make sure you tune in. For Amanda, Docs, and Clinks, I was Jonathan. This was Expedition Online Belay. We will see you tomorrow. Peace.